What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is SonicRanger, and welcome back to Sally Face! Oh, I'm geeking out because I'm so excited to play this chapter. Oh, the only way I could be more excited is if it was chapter 5, but we got time before that. Oh, I'm just so geeked because I'm like... Well, okay, let me stop geeking out for a moment. My volume is way too high. Hold on. Okay, that's way better. I couldn't hear myself think. I was geeking out and I had nowhere to send that geekiness to. Okay, so this one is supposed to actually be easier when it comes to achievements because the achievements are pretty basic. Really, it's just a matter of don't screw up on the important stuff. That's really all it is. Now, there is a story in here that we have to collect, so I just have to make sure I collect those correctly. Oh, and then there's the one part at the beginning. So let's just go right in as soon as I can get my keyboard to work. Whoa, there it is. Okay, I didn't think this was taking too long. Oh my gosh, I forgot this thing. That's gross. Okay, so you can tell the pills because of his dad, teacup because of Terrence, the posters in bed are his room, up above, I think that was in his dad's room. This is all stuff from, what's her name's? Gosh, that sound is annoying. I can't think straight. It's from what's her name's apartment. You know who I'm talking about. I'm not gonna waste time explaining because it's annoying as heck. So it's like going into his life. Okay, shut up. Gosh. Whoa. Ooh, be spooky. This guy. Beelzebub. Who are you? I am Lord Beelzebub. I can't come up with a good voice for him. I'm really just like scratching my throat trying to do him. It started snowing today, so my throat's even worse because I had to go out in it. It sucks. Should have seen the traffic yesterday. I'm trying to think, what voice do I want to do for Lord Beelzebub? Front of door 6. Whoa, really? You're like the devil or something? No, it is a nickname bestowed upon me by my kin. I wanna go for like a Batman voice. I should do that. Man, that can be rough. Indeed. Can I get into that door? You've only just arrived. No, you must not pass to my doorway. I'm giving him as weird a voice as I can do. That's all I can do. You must first admire my art. I don't know if you guys can even hear me trying to do that voice. It's all breathy. Your art? Yes. In the dark there are 5. The 5th you must see. Of the remaining 4 arts you must gaze upon 3. Ain't you cute? That's something I've always wondered though. Because you really can't see the 5th room, can you? And I have my sneaking suspicion of what these doors represent and what's in each of them. Based on just looking at them over and over again. And I think I know, but we'll get into that in a moment. Once you have done so, report back to me. He's rhyming the whole time, if you haven't noticed. I'm not able to do it because I'm trying to do this voice. Alright, whatever you say, Edgar. Is Beelzebub. Lord Beelzebub. Okay, Bubs. Be right back. There's door 1, door 2, door 3, door 4, and door 5. That's what happens when you click door 5. I wonder, because it sounds like the ghost screaming. I wonder what that means. Okay, so my first part of theory is each door represents a floor of the apartments. So, floor 1, that would have the peering eyes. There was a knock at the door, and I could see again. I was me again. Suddenly he forced my hand, and his freedom was revealed to only an illusion. I was forced to watch everything, a prisoner of my mind. I have done terrible things, unforgivable things. I am so sorry. Okay, so floor 1 is the peering eyes. Clearly they are distressed over something they did before, even though they thought they were free, and find out they weren't. So I believe, and this is going to kind of spoil some things later, but because we're going to be going into it later through this anyway, I'm going to say it, just because I don't want to end up forgetting my theory later. The peering eyes, I believe, are representative of Terrence, you know, Mr. Addison, on the first floor, because you only ever see his eyes through the mail slot, and he does have a backstory that would explain this regret that he has, having done something, thought he was free after doing it, but finding out he wasn't free at all. He was actually imprisoned. So just let that sink in. Just remember that this one, I think, is representative of Terrence, which is why I've always been saying poor Terrence. You'll understand as we go along. I won't explain why or what it was he did, because you'll understand once we get there. This one is floor 2, which, if I remember correctly, is where... Dang it, I can't remember her name. What was her name? Mrs. Packerton. That's it, Mrs. Packerton. Because these are the flayed faces called their sins that was in her freezer. So I believe this one is representative of what Mrs. Packerton did. What have we done to deserve such agony? They were determined to devour us all. Nothing could stop them. So as you can see, the devouring us, the agony that they don't feel they deserved, nothing could stop them. I think that's because of them, the people being used for making baloney. The burning lights of the gods had faded. Their watchful eyes turned to horrified screams, and then everything was black. Yeah. So, no doubt she tricked them into coming to her, and then things changed. Chances are there was probably other cult members involved as well, like they helped her to do it. Because I know there are more cult members. We all know there's more cult members. She wasn't the only one. But yeah, so that's what I think this one kind of means. Because that was also, she was on the second floor, right? What, was it room 202, was it? Wait, which room was hers? I can't remember exactly. Hang on, I'm gonna look real quick. Because I don't want to give the wrong information. Of course, there's no real wrong information here, seeing as I'm just as blind to all this as everybody else. I'm just going along with it. Where is it? Come on, where are you? I'm trying to go through these pages, but 201. She's in 201. See what I mean, though? That's the second floor. And then we go to the third door, the representative of floor 3. Trappenrot. I was broken before he found me, scattered and lost. Then he looked upon my face and saw all of me at once. After being discarded by everyone else, after years of not being seen or heard, he saw me, and we were in love. And everything was perfect, until it all fell apart again. Now there is only pain. Okay, so as you can see, this one is just arms and legs that look, dare I say, almost like a doll, right? Can you imagine? Remember who else lives on the third floor with his mannequin wife? Also, if you read the name Trappenrot backwards, it's actually torn apart. There was also a theory someone said about how Trepin, something like that, was, I forget what they said it meant, but there's also another meaning it could mean, but it's still the same concept. This one, I'm assuming, is actually Sarah, like the rest of Sarah. Because it also explains how she, was in love, and we were happy, and then it all fell apart. So I'm assuming this one represents, David and Sarah. Which I'm wondering if it's possible that we might learn more about those two later, because none of the chapters so far have explained anything except that he was on drugs. Maybe this is the woman that he claims to have married, not realizing it's just a mannequin. This is the person inside of it that he knows. And you never know. Maybe the cult had something to do with that. Maybe he had some connection to them as well. We really don't know, because that whole story is just really vague and no one ever delves into it. Okay, now floor 4 is locked. Now, there is a specific order that we have to do it, so let me look, because here's this one. It looks like ND for the first room. Second room. It looks like a backwards D and F. N, D, D, F. I should be writing this down, but I'm not going to because I'm a rebel. Am I going the right way? Yeah. Looks like a thunderbolt and a star. Wouldn't you love to see me in some kind of a therapy session like this? What the? Well, now I'm confused because the D and the N are two different things. Oh, wait. Because that's the backwards D from the second one. So it's N, D, that? No? I wonder if it's upside down, because a lot of this stuff tends to be, tends to be upside down or backwards. I had it on here, but I ended up using the page to see about that room number. Hang on. Hang on. Let me get to it. Hold your horses. I'm getting there. Because those are the symbols we saw. Maybe it's just in the wrong order. I'm assuming it's in the wrong order, because it's not working. Anyway, give me a second. It's here somewhere. Ooh. I hate when I'm like trying to have the right page up and I don't. So that's annoying. Give me a moment. I'm sure this is probably like super easy and simple. I'm just not getting it. It's not coming into my brain. And I had it on the screen and I ended up taking it off because I was looking for something else just a little earlier. So that was my mistake. Okay, here it is. Where on this page? Yes, I have my laptop sitting here. I look like such a geek with all my stuff crowded on this one little desk. Computer here, monitor there, laptop here. Oh, I think I get it. I think I get it. Okay, so here's the magic. First things first. So each of these represent 0. This is like this is a special code. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I figured it out! I know how. 0 lines. 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines, 4 lines, 5 lines, 6 lines, 7 lines, 8 lines. That's the secret. Each line in the symbol is representative of a number. That's awesome. I figured that out by myself. I just saw here the order of the letters, the symbols, to match their number, and I just realized on my own that that's what each of them were. That's great. Here's where it becomes not so great. They don't have symbols for like the F or the star. I'm going to assume that they are still based on the amount of lines are in it. So let's just do that before I actually look at the answer. So the first one was in the Peering Eyes room. It was the N and the D. So it was 4 and 3, which would be 7. So it'd be that one. Pretty sure. So it's 4 for the N, 3 for the D. So then next is their sins. That one was the backwards D and the F, right? So it'd be 3 and 3, because the F had only 3 lines. 6. And then the last one had a star. That was like an X through a line, right? So I'm guessing that would be counting as, what, 3 lines? And then there was Thunderbolt, which is 5 lines, so that'd be 8. So what, 7, 8, 9? No, I mean 6, 7, 8. Wait, 7, 6, 8. I think. Shoot, didn't work. Oh, you know what? Remember how I said sometimes they like to do things upside down and backwards and all that? Oh, yeah. I'm a freaking genius. Don't y'all love me? Y'all know y'all love me. That was awesome. I didn't even have to look at the answer. I'm so proud of myself. Oh, I could hear fire. Okay, that camera looks just like the one in Addison apartment, so I'm going to assume that's going to be important later, because there was a theory that I'm only going to be able to find out if it's true or not by playing. So we're going to find out. It's called Her Fate. You guys will probably be able to see it, because chances are I'm not going to go out of my way to edit out the words at the top if there's no language, so you're probably going to be able to read it anyway. Her soul was corrupted by the dark, by hunger, by isolation. She suffered greatly. Through our union we have saved her. We are the endless echoes within oblivion. We are all that is, was, and will never be. So, that looked like it was the camera talking on that one. This one is going to spoil a little bit again, but this one represents, as I've mentioned before, we learn about Jim's sister Evelyn in this chapter. I mentioned in the last chapter. This is another part of it. Remember in the journal he mentioned how he would have dreams of her where she was engulfed in this fire as they were trying to land and then disappeared? And he hadn't seen her again since, even though he could have sworn he's seen her like in the corner of his eye, things like that. Well, this has to do with that. This one, which is kind of weird, because that means floor 4? It has to do with floor 4 then, because this is the 4th floor. What does Evelyn have to do with the 4th floor? Actually, wait, which? Charlie was from the 3rd floor, right? No, 2nd floor, because his number was mirrored of ours, so it was 204, like we are 402. So, it was Mrs. Sanderson that's on our floor. It's definitely not possible that that was Mrs. Sanderson they were referring to. This one, if you remember, on Mrs. Sanderson's floor the camera is missing. I wonder if that's why the camera's here. problem is that's not Mrs. Sanderson. I'm positive that's of Evelyn. But you know what? That makes me think further on my possible theory about Evelyn and about how I believe she was actually around just the way Jim has been so far as the Phantom. I think because she's like him that she became a Phantom too. That might even be how Jim became the way he is he did it the same way she did. Only no one saw him do it, becoming a Phantom. So I think she was a Phantom and he couldn't see her, and that camera, because I'm trying to think how much I want to actually say at this point. I will say the way we find out Evelyn's story is through videotapes we're going to find, kind of like how we found Jim's journal entries by letters that would appear. Well, there's going to be tapes in this one, and we're going to see recordings of her talking and learning what happened to her. I believe that those recordings must have come from the camera that is now removed from the 4th floor, and that's why the 4th floor is represented in door 4, because she was on that floor and she was being, or in some way was being recorded on that tape, on those tapes in that camera. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, I'm just like, this is fun. I love this kind of thing. My sister loves like actual written puzzles. I like mental puzzles like this one. Like trying to put the story together. Trying to find the details that put a story together. That's my thing. It's kind of ironic, because I've always been the one who's better for words and she's the one better for visual art. I'm about story. She's about art. So, this is fun. Okay, let me stop freaking out. We can get right into this. So, peering eyes. They are filled with regret and sorrow. Their sins. They're in a lot of pain. Sorrow and regret, because what Terrence did. Their sins. Pain, because they were killed. Rap and rot. They are heartbroken. Because she... I mean, that's what the only problem is, that how is she heartbroken? How is she existent? I feel like there's more to Sarah than just a mannequin. Or maybe the mannequin is a replacement for her, and that he held on to the mannequin because he lost her, got on the drugs, and just kind of went loopy and started thinking that was Sarah. I wonder if it's possible. Again, I feel like it's possible that he had something to do with the cult as well. Or that the cult did something to Sarah, his actual wife. Or at least the woman he fell in love with. He still married the mannequin. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Her fate. They've lost touch with reality. Yeah, that's about right in the description of what happens to Evelyn. Can I go through the door now? Once you go through that door, there is no going back. I wonder what the 6 represents. Thank you. You're welcome. That was a great exit. I mean, bless his head. Hey! I wonder if it has something to do with the goat that Packerton beheaded. Because he just showed his head being taken off when he disappeared. I don't know. It just made me think of that just now. Anyway, floor 6. What would floor 6 mean? See ya, bubs. Not only that, but what's the secret of floor 5? Because each of these is a secret that was kept, or is being kept, because you guys haven't seen this secret yet. We've seen this secret. We're still confused on this secret. And you guys will learn about this secret in this chapter. I'm trying to think if there's any other possible understanding of what the pattern is. It's really just secrets on each floor. We learn about this, the first one and the 4th one in this chapter. The second one we learned about in the last chapter. The 3rd one, I think like what I'm assuming is the 5th floor secret, which is weird because the 5th floor can't. I mean, we spent the 2nd chapter and the 1st chapter actually learning the secrets of the 5th floor because that's where Megan and her family lived before they died. If you haven't figured that part out yet, they lived on the 5th floor. I don't know. I'm like, maybe it's just saying that, like, you already know this secret, there's no need to go back to it, it doesn't matter anymore. Or maybe there's some other secret on that floor. I mean, we still don't know who the homeless guy who's up there is. The 4th floor secret and the 1st floor secret we're learning. 3rd floor, I feel like that's going to be revealed in the next one. This is just a hint at something that we're going to see in the next one. I don't know. I really don't. I can't be sure. Oh, by the way, remember how I kept saying that Sal's mom was killed by a dog? I know people who watch this are probably going to be thinking, you're an idiot. You don't know yet? Because a lot of people have actually told me that I was wrong on that. That is actually, there was an actual person who killed her. As revealed in the last chapter when they were saying that, if Sal had anything to say about the possibility of his mom being killed by someone. Something along those lines. So, it's not that it was a dog, but the dog, like pretty much everything else here, is representing something else. So, in a way, I can understand why it seems like a dog is what killed her, but it's because that, in Sal's mind, a dog is what represents the person who killed her, because everyone's been telling me about one of the cultists who wears a dog mask, and I'm pretty sure we'll get to actually see it in this chapter. They didn't tell me which chapter it's shown in, and I was very confused. So I'm like, you know what? Chances are, we've looked at everything everywhere else, so if there's actually something to be found, it'll be in this chapter. Let's get right into it. Pretty. I love the stars. The stars make me so happy. I love seeing the stars. I'm that person who would stand, see what I mean? VCR. So we get to go into this. Turn it on. Alright, so this is what I was talking about with finding tapes throughout the chapter. So let's get right into it. Also notice Sal is little Sal in the reflection, which is interesting because in his dreams sometimes he's young, sometimes he's older, so it kind of makes you wonder if this is a dream, if this is another present dream, if the dreams we've been seeing are from present day rather than dreams at the time of. So I'm trying to think. The only time we saw Sal wake up from the dream was in chapter 2, was it? Yeah, the beginning of chapter 2. When... Okay, which dream was that? That was... Oh, when he saw Charlie. When Charlie became the red demon in front of him in the dream. I'm wondering if all the other dreams, like even Mr. Doodle, that they were all dreams of in his present time, and that we're looking into his dreams from now, rather than dreams he had at the... Oh wait, never mind. He did wake up from Mr. Doodle in the classroom. Some of this stuff is confusing just because of the timing of everything and the back and forth of it so much. It throws me off. This is why I'm not good with time traveling storylines. It's really hard to follow. Anyway, let's just get right into it. So we're looking at Lost. See, it's a hallway. And there she is. Hello? Is anyone listening? Is anyone there? Please, I need help. I can't remember who I am. It's so dark here. I remember a blinding light, that a burning pain washed over me, that I was here. I can't shake this feeling of loss and despair. Am I dead? Okay, so you can see flash of light, burning pain, and then nothing. She's just suddenly there. I'm assuming this is what they mean by the her bursting into flames or something like that. My theory on that is that she disappeared kind of like how Rosenberg did. I think Rosenberg was an alien too. That she came to this planet first, or came to this planet from yet another planet that was probably consumed by the darkness as well. It would explain a lot. It'd be why she was considered a witch and why she seems to respond so strangely to the Gear Boy and how she disappeared the way she did. Because Evelyn apparently disappeared the same way. Jim even said how she just vanished out of nowhere. And the fieriness, maybe it was not much different from what happened with Rosenberg when we were using the Gear Boy near her. But I don't know. That just makes me wonder what happened to Rosenberg now. Because Evelyn just appears here in the apartment, so I guess maybe this is what it looks like on her end of it, when she's like Phantom, like Jim is now. I don't know. Look where we are! We're in the future! Look at the picture! It's Totoro! Blade of Corn, I'm not sure. But I definitely know. Hey! There's eyeballs on here. Is it possible Sally... It is one of each color. I wonder if Sal uses a fake eyeball in one of his sockets. I wonder if that's possible. That would be really interesting. That's actually really interesting, because there are times when you see his eyes, but of course you don't see them moving. And I'm pretty confident he's not blind, so at least one of his eyes must be, like, technically blind. Like, he doesn't actually have an eye. He has, like, a glass eye. That would be really cool. Also, he has pills, too. Like we saw in the dream. Hopefully not the bad kinds. Our Sal's a big boy now. And he has a Barrel mask on his wall. That's Barrel from Nightmare Before Christmas. Look what his guitar does is when I click it again. Just like in the older stuff. Now it's all modified. Sandy Falls. And there's a charger. Huh? Where's my cell phone? I'm trying to think how I'm gonna give everybody, like, the, older versions of their voices. Don't get me started on how I'm planning to do that with Todd, with his Urkel voice. See what I mean? That's Claire Nettles. Whoops. I didn't realize it was going to go with it on its own. Firefighters to the scene. They were able to eliminate the fire. Majority of the building and materials were already been destroyed. The factory has been a major source of employment for the small town since 1934. This is the third time the building has caught fire, though never have we seen such devastation as today. Authorities believe the fire is a result of foul play, but doesn't say anymore at this time. Earlier this year is also the anniversary of the previous fire, the second largest of the three, where over 20 people died. Oh, that's from Greg's family dying. Luckily, this time there's no casualties. However, 3 factory workers are currently in the hospital with minor injuries. Currently, it's unclear as to whether the owners could afford to rebuild the mill. At a slow decline for the past decade, and it's struggling financially. If they don't rebuild, many families will lose main source of income. We'll keep you updated as we receive more details. Okay, so that's interesting. I don't think I ever noticed that before. That fire they're talking about, they mentioned this is the third time it's happened, but I think the first time, or even the second time, is the same one that killed Greg's family. So that same mill keeps catching fire. Yoshiba. Chances are that the cult has something to do with that. There must be something of importance with that place. And I'm just clicking around, see what happens. If anything pops up, go upstairs. Hey, you guys remember this guy? You know this guy. Recognize him? It's Neo. Hello, Salio. What's happening? Sorry. I was trying to do that voice and I failed. Hey, Neil. No pigtails today, huh? I didn't think I'd ever see you with your hair down. I almost didn't recognize you. Yeah. You feeling alright, man? You seem out of it. I know it's a terrible accent. Shut up. It's really hard to do because my sinuses are all a mess. Now, there's no special things around here, so I'm just going to be like, nightmares keeping me up. Because Neil seems like the kind of person you can tell that to. Sorry to hear that. It could be stress. I have trouble sleeping when I'm stressed out too. Anything you want to talk about? No, you're right. It's probably just stress. There's a fresh pot of tea downstairs. Yeah. There's a fresh pot of coffee downstairs. You should have a cup. It'll do you good. I never start the day without my caffeine fix. It's easy to do a British accent. It's when you try to do a man's British accent that it's hard. Because you can't have that femininity that I would have trying to do the British accent my way. Thanks. Maybe I will. No problem, Salio. I like that nickname, Salio. Okay, I can't talk to him more. You see my cell phone? I can't find it anywhere. Oh yeah, I found it outside last night on the porch. I didn't want to leave it there, so I brought it in. I almost forgot I had it. Thanks, didn't realize I left it outside. No worries, happens to the best of us. There you go, man. I'm sure I'm not even doing a British accent right now. I'm probably just doing who knows what kind of accent right now. Just because he doesn't look... I'm gonna skip the accent. He doesn't look like he has an accent. It just seemed like it'd be fun. Where's Todd? He has a class this morning. Oh, right. How goes the ghost hunting? Todd's saying that it's been pretty slow lately on that front. Slow? I wish. I mean, yeah, slow. It's been slow. You boys are trying to keep me protected again, aren't you? It's sweet, but you know I can handle myself, right? Plus, I am 2 years older than y'all, too. No, I know. It's just that we... Yeah, 4 friends made a pact 5 years ago, and I can respect the loyalty behind that. Actually, I think it's pretty dang cute. Huh. Speaking of cute, I heard that the lovely Ash was coming to town today. The lone wolf of the 4 horsemen returns. Are you excited? We're supposed to catch up this afternoon. So, that's a no on the excitement then? No, I can't wait to see her. I'm just, feeling tired today. There's still coffee downstairs calling your name. Sallyface, come get some. He is cute. Did you hear those strange noises? You're going to have to be a bit more specific, Mr. Sleepyhead. Last night, I thought I heard something like a weird siren. I didn't hear anything like that. Maybe Gizmo was up watching TV. No, it wasn't that. It was kind of like a... never mind. Probably just the nightmares. Gosh, man, you sure you're okay? Yeah, I'm good. How's work going? Oh, shoot! Work! I'm supposed to cover the morning shift today. Gotta run, Sally. I'll catch you later. That's how I get rid of him, so we can go further in. There's a note from Todd to me. Sal, here's the new code. 4035364. Todd. Wait, what did it say? My cell phone reminds me of old walkie-talkie days. A note from Todd with the new code for the shed. It's a good idea to keep it locked up. Okay. So I just gonna move it right along. Okay, so... Oh yeah. No, wrong. It's too close to the door. Clicking like a crazy person still. As you can see, somebody's moving. Wait, I don't need to be in my room. Oh wait, yes I do. I need to charge it, don't I? I'll check back in a minute. Need it to charge. This is the basement. This is where you can see who lives down here with this little tard. Gizmo! Dude, really? Where do you keep getting these stickers? He gets it from the fans! Because some of you may recognize some of them as, different YouTubers who've played Sallyface. Which is... I'm guessing that's why there's a, like an Irish flag up there. I'm pretty sure that's the Irish flag. Up in the corner. To represent, Jacksepticeye. Because I ain't seeing no Jacksepticeye sticker on here. So maybe they just got a flag to represent him or something. Because I know he played it. He's the one I used to watch playing this. But... I'm pretty sure that's Bob down in the corner too. No, this is over there. He's over there. That's Bob over there. I know most of these people. I just can't. I can't tell you which one is which because they've changed them too many times for me to remember which one's which. But I do recognize them, and some of them I don't know by name. I know them by their icon. Hehe. Gizmo. So I can leave out this way. Let's go this way. Yeah, go see Todd. I have to actually remember it. Dang it, man. 40, 35, 36, 4. 35, 36, 4. Yes! I'm a god! I remembered that. Okay, as you can see, they've been pretty busy with this. I can't believe we've been working on this for 5 years now. Feels like the more connections we find, the less sense it all makes. So you can see there's some things that I can read, I can talk. Give me a second. I'm trying to collect my thoughts as I'm speaking. So Megan and Charlie, the fake Charlie, are on here. There is symbols, some of the symbols we'd seen, the puzzle boxes we found. Well, I mean, technically hers isn't a puzzle box, but... And then you also see that there are newspaper articles on UFOs kind of in the center there, which I'm going to assume has to do with, you know, the aliens of it. Then we have the little ring of keys in the bottom corner, which I'm assuming are Mrs. Packerton's. Hey, there's our little tennis ball from chapter 3. Yeah, chapter 3, where we were throwing it at the window. In the top middle, though, I'm trying to see if I can tell who exactly that is. I can't really be sure. It's probably like Luke or something, because it has like slightly, you can slightly see hair on the sides, but not on the top. He had like a comb over. Then again, there's also that one cultist guy that we saw in the last chapter in the ruins temple under the apartments. You know what I mean. Also, TV. Is the cult still operating? So, then where are they? Yeah, see? And there's the flashy device that Larry used to save us from the red-eyed demon at the end of chapter 2. But this is the same TV and setup, or it looks very close to the same TV and setup as we found in when we were over in the dream. Also, another thing to point out is the what they call it, neuro lamp, whatever it's called. I don't remember, but that is up there. The light bulb's at the top, while the thing it's connected into is now disconnected and sitting right there, right in front of us. And on the shelf above our head right here, those are the books that were in the temple. The ones that each gave off a different feeling. So there's that. But I'm like, the TV and the tapes and thing, I don't know if it's just to let you know that there's something important, or if maybe that's why Sally's dreaming of this TV specifically when he finds each tape. Not sure. Also, Sticky Tack is above our head right now. Sticky Tack we found in the last chapter. It's hard to say it was the last chapter because I keep forgetting, because I did more than once. Also, if you look in the forefront, there's more of the things for the light bulbs. So it looks like Todd took all of them. Because there was only like, what, 2 of them that actually had light bulbs in each room. So there's that. Workstation. It was cool of Rob to give us some funds for new equipment. When he found out that what we were up to, he basically thought we were real-life ghost mappers. Oh, that's cute! They got all this equipment from Rob. Huh? What's this loose tape? Yes! We found another one. We found Phantom. I didn't even realize that was there. I need to start paying attention. Ah, dang it, my laptop froze. Hold on. Because I'm thinking, I'm like, huh, I found this one and I wasn't even looking for it because me being an idiot is so obsessed with everything going on that I forgot I'm supposed to be looking for these tapes at the same time. And I need to find them in order. Gosh darn it, I need to pause real. I need to go fix my laptop real quick. Give me a sec. We'll watch it when I come back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I got it fixed. I had to restart it and start it back up again and find the page I needed, and I'm fine. We're good. I had to get my notes pulled up. That's really hard to do since I have notes from everything. I've mentioned before I'm super forgetful, so I write lots of notes. Anyway, my notes were saying that, yeah, Phantom was the second one, obviously. And now I have an idea of where the other ones are. So, let's watch this real quick and see what we have to find. Evelyn. I saw the faded shape of a man. There's something important about him. I can feel it, like a distant memory itching at the back of my skull. Also, that's something else we noticed. She doesn't remember anything. She disappeared and then she forgot everything. His image is fleeting. It flickers in and out of view. It's as if he's trapped in a parallel reality. A phantom just out of reach. Ha! See? She is talking about Jim. Jim's a phantom to her, too. Because he's still alive and she's the one who's gone. So I guess when Jim sees us, we look like a phantom to him. Probably. Or perhaps I am the phantom and he resides in the land of the living. There you go, Evelyn. You're catching on. I've cried for his attention, but I don't think he can see or hear me. Not always, no. And that's it for Phantom. So, yes, definitely Evelyn. Definitely talking about Jim, who thought he saw her and figured out he must have been just imagining things. So they both are on either side of the veil of death, and they can't quite see each other or reach each other. So, I guess the fieriness was her death, just like Rosenberg vanished in her death scene, whatever you want to call that thing that happened. So, there's that. So I'm going to assume that Rosenberg isn't actually a witch, but rather she's an alien, and that, like Evelyn, she died that way. You know what I mean. So that's interesting. That tape was actually unlocked by us, no, I'm forgetting. The first tape was unlocked by unlocking door 4 in the opening thing. So that's how you get the first one. I forgot to mention that earlier. I feel like I was supposed to get something out of here, because he gave me the code to get in. Unless this was just to... I'm just clicking stuff now, because I feel like there's... Oh, duh, it was to get the tape. I swear, every time I finish my rant, I forget what I was doing. That's why I was out here, was to get the tape, because it was in the shed. Forget it. Forget it. I got this. I'm good. I'm a great bean. Going upstairs. Move on with our life. Go in the bathroom. They got such a pretty bathroom. Such a pretty bathroom. We're going... There's the coffee. Was this bold before? I don't think it was. Neil loves this stuff. I hate the taste. No thanks. Hey, you and me, Sal. I hate coffee. I hate this stuff. It's gross. Coffee's disgusting. Which is very funny because I served it for like 6 months working at a little restaurant. So bright outside. He doesn't want to go out in the light. Oh, now I remember what I'm supposed to do next. I can do this, guys. Give me a sec. I didn't play this one before now. Looks like it's charged. Now there's a new message from Larry. Let's see. Are you awake? I am now. What's up? Something's wrong with Addison Apartments. Other than ghosts and creepy basement? I'm serious. Come over here. I'm coming over. Need a few minutes. Okay, text me when you're ready. Ready. On the way now. So we're meeting up with Larry. Something weird is going on in Addison Apartments. Oh, I forgot that. Episode 4, The Trial. That always throws me off, though. Okay, the screen moved too fast for me to get a chance to actually point it out, but there's multiple people in this crowd you might recognize. One you can actually see right now, which is Neil over here in the corner. There's others on the other side, but I'll point them out later. Anyway, yeah. Let's get into this. Prosecutor. This all seems to be a dramatic change from your original story, Mr. Fisher. Isn't it true you had initially stated that you were not in contact with Larry Johnson? Yes. So you admit to lying in your original statements? Yes. I was in shock from what had happened and thought that the truth would be more harmful. Then that no one would believe me. I didn't know what else to do. And how can we trust anything you say now? How are we to decipher what is true and what is a lie? I don't know why I'm giving him this voice, I just am. It's that hair. It's making me want to do it. And the way he's shaping his mouth makes me think of a Texan accent. See, we can kind of see Neil back there. All I have left is the truth. It's important that people hear what I have to say, whether they believe it or not. Well, I hope for their sake that they do. Is that a threat? It's a warning. Would you have us believe that there is still a killer on the loose in Knoxville? That all the evidence presented today, the victim's blood on your clothes and skin, your fingerprints on the murder weapon, and the security footage, the eyewitness accounts, that all of these things were some elaborate cover-up created by who? The county police department? If it's all right with the court, I'd like to continue my testimony. It's important that the story be told chronologically, in order to prevent details from being taken out of context. Well, more so than they already have been. There's something else I was meaning to say. Oh, Claire Nettles, the journalist? Definitely not the person we saw interviewing us about the baloney story. At all. They didn't look anything alike. So that really threw me for a loop just now. I'm like, they didn't even try to cover that one up. They're not the same person. So that was, something was definitely changed in there. Something happened. And I'm sure we'll understand the next chapter. Right now, continuing. I'll allow it. He has such rosy cheeks, I have to give him like a little, oh, kind of voice. Makes me think of the judge from Ace Attorney. Please continue with your testimony, Mr. Fisher, but realize we will expect answers to these questions the prosecution has presented. He looks way too sweet to be a judge. Or at least this judge for this. Everything will be answered. Then proceed. I'm telling you, dude, something is seriously wrong. Did you see the demon again? No, I haven't seen it since we blasted it years ago. I even went through every inch of the building this morning with the Super Gear Boy and found nothing. All the ghosts have been missing for weeks. That is a little odd, but who's to say it's a bad thing? Maybe they were able to finally pass on. I don't know, man. I've been getting this horrible feeling. Like something under my skin, crawling around, itching at the back of my skull. It's like the quiet before the storm or something. I can feel it. Huh. What? Deja vu. I've been getting that feeling too. Like everything is foggy and there's something there, just beyond the fog, just waiting. Yeah, exactly. Whatever it is, it's coming from the apartments. So are you gonna come check it out or not? Of course I will. It's so cute how he's still so much shorter than Larry, even as they're older. Should we get Todd? He has class today. Oh, alright. I was hoping he'd have a new gadget or something. There's roadkill over there. Oh, okay. He was just continuing. He has been working on something, but I don't think it's finished yet. The guitar mods are finally done, but Todd hasn't shown me how to use it yet, so best not to mess with it. Hopefully it works better than that box thingy he made last year. Never Oak Cemetery. That's where, Megan's buried. Yeah, I'd like to keep my guitar in one piece. It was when his guitar broke. So are you all packed up? Almost. I wanted to get moved over this weekend. It'll be nice to finally get out of that basement. Oh, Phelps Ministry. Cool. Todd said we can use the van. Sweet. Yeah. Okay, so the ministry is Travis's dad's ministry, and it's been there since the 1700s. So another theory I've had lately is that the cult leader is quite possibly Travis's dad. Hey, Sal. Yeah? What if everything is too broken to fix? Like, why are we the only ones doing anything about any of this? I think everyone else just chooses to ignore the fact that everything is so broken, you know? How can they? I don't get it. How are other people so happy? Why can't we be like that? Maybe it's because we actually care. Or maybe it's because we can't ignore how messed up things are around here. I guess. I don't know, dude. Poor Larry. He's having his midlife crisis really early. Anyway, my theory is that the cult is being run by Travis's dad. God sees all. See what I mean? I wonder if they summoned the red-eyed demon because of like their hate for how the world is changing, modernizing, and stuff. There are clouds over the apartments. Of course you have a bad feeling. Can we just walk away? No. Looks like you were right about that storm. Get it? Because they mentioned a coming storm. Alright, let's do this. Right behind you. It feels weird being so close to them right now because we've seen them from afar before. I can't. Oh, that's something someone mentioned to me before. It can't rain all the time. That's all they have to say about this. Yeah, I need Larry to move. 201 is taped over. 403 is taped over still. 204 is empty. 102 is full of mail. Ain't that fun? 204 isn't gonna have anybody because, you know, he's been arrested how long ago, and he used to be the one with a ton of mail in there. That's Charlie's room. Now it's empty because he's no longer there. 102 is being filled up though because Rosenberg vanished into thin air. 201 is closed because she died, and 203 is Mrs. Anderson, so obviously that's taped over. Mr. Addison's been storing his stuff in here so long, I bet he doesn't even remember what's all in all these boxes. Probably filled with stuff from when his family was alive. Yeah, some of them are. The rest is like old clothes, old tea sets, cookbooks, just a bunch of old junk. Larry, what? You snoop through Terrence's things? I didn't even pay attention to realize that's what he was saying. Well, yeah, dude, how can I not? The guy never leaves his room. Plus, I also wanted to make sure he wasn't involved with the cult or hiding bodies in here or anything weird. But it's all just normal, boring old man stuff. Okay, fair enough, I guess. Don't be sneaking through Terrence's stuff, man. It's his stuff. Leave him alone. I feel like there was something else in here. Oh, yeah, we come back here later. We come back here a lot later. Let's talk to Terrence. Say hi. Well, good morning, young sirs. How are you two on this fine day? We're doing okay. How about you? I'm just wonderful. Things have been so peaceful in the building. Though, of course, we do miss having our dear Sal Fisher with us, and I'll be sad to see Larry going as well. I'll miss it here too, but it'll be nice to get out of that basement. Plus, we're only right down the road. I understand. Our young lads are all grown up now and ready for the next stage of their lives. I'm excited for you both. You know, I wish you boys nothing but the best. You truly deserve it. Oh, Terrence. Thanks. Thank you, Terrence. I love you, Terrence. I'm so sad for Terrence. Did they leave all the Rosenberg stuff in here again? Addison still thinks she's on vacation or something and that she'll come back. I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm still not even really sure what happened to her. You said she just, like, disappeared, right? Yeah, but it was more than that. She appeared as a ghost before vanishing. I don't think she was fully human. Oh right, I remember you saying that. And she was in the cult for a while, but then stopped them, or tried to stop them, which would have made her super old. Ah. Let me make sure I'm not doing anything wrong. Need to make sure that I don't screw it up. Okay, I think we're good. I can say whatever one I want. I think she was an alien. Dude, seriously? Aliens? It's not that crazy. The universe is infinitely massive, beyond our comprehension. It seems more foolish to believe we are the only life forms that exist. I guess so, but like, Rosenberg must have been the most boring alien ever. No claws or fangs or acid spit. I bet they aren't so different from us. Maybe they're more human than we think. I hope not. I prefer my aliens to be weird green creatures obsessed with stealing cows and anal probing people in their sleep. Probably shouldn't have said that out loud, but oh well. You would. Are you getting any hits on the Super Gear Boy in here? Nothing. I'm supposed to be able to... Oh, there it is. Huh? What is it? It's a tooth. Gross, dude, you picked it up with your bare hand. I'm not just gonna leave it there. What if we need it for something? What could we possibly need someone's tooth for? Hi, I'm Sallyface, and this is my friend Larry. We research paranormal and occult activity in the town of Knoxville, where everything weird can happen and does happen. Good point. Anyway, so we found that, because I knew there was something in there. I thought it was in the other room, but it's not. It's right there. No. Anything else for this floor? Let's find out. There's Mrs. Gibson. Yeah, what do you want, Sal? Ugh, why is he here? Hey, Mrs. Gibson. We were... Well, that's about par for the course. That lady sure can hold a grudge. Yeah, that's the lady whose bunny died, because Larry set off the firecrackers and killed it. So, she doesn't like Larry, to this day. That's a long time to hold a grudge, I gotta say. Anyway, the other reason I'm checking every single room is because we have to talk to every single person in the building. So we're on floor 1, let's go to the basement. Wait, let me make sure. Yeah, we're just going to each apartment. Here we are. Another tooth? Yeah, maybe it's a clue or something. So one has E, one has N. We'll understand later, don't worry. I remember that puzzle really easily. Jeez, I must have dropped the key somewhere this morning when I was looking around. When was the last time you remember having it? I have no idea. I could have sworn it was still in my pocket. I'm sure it'll show up somewhere. Ew, it's still green. Interesting thing, isn't it? Even 5 years later, the water's still coming out green. I know there's more to that, but I don't remember what exactly it was, so I'm just not going to say anything yet. Yuck. Gross bathroom. Okay. There's also green goo in the biohazard, so I'm assuming someone put it... Huh. A thought. Because I know the cult is going to have a big part to play in what happens to the apartments later. I won't say exactly what happens yet, for those of you who don't know what's going to happen. But I believe that the cult had someone come into the apartments and take whatever is in that biohazard and put it into everything. Like, someone was trying to kill everybody. It's weird to be leaving after living here for so long. I felt that way when I left New Jersey. It was a change I didn't know I needed at the time. So I'm glad it worked out the way it did. Yeah, it'll be awesome to room with you and Todd. I can't wait for that, honestly. Still. And I know I'm not going far. It's still a little sad for some reason. It's a big change, Larry. It's okay to feel emotional about it. You okay? Yeah, I'm cool. Let's keep looking around. Oh, Larry. His fancy mood lighting bathroom. Larry's room. Do you remember the first time I saw you without your mask? How could I forget? You were headbanging so hard it flew right off and whacked me in the face. I've seen a lot of people draw like comics of what that would have looked like, and they're always so funny. You were so worried about my bloody nose that you didn't even notice at first. I felt bad. Yeah, but then I told you I was fine. Yeah, but then I told you I was fine. Why did you cry? Because you didn't look away. My heart. I know that line comes, but dang, when I hear it, it's just so cute. Because I'm just imagining that. Imagine that. He just flung the mask at Larry, caused his nose to bleed. Sally's sitting there, like, freaking out, like, are you okay? Are you hurt? And then Larry's like, he's fine, I'm okay. And then Sal just has that moment of realization that his mask came off, and Larry's not looking away. He's not even, like, fazed by it, and just starts crying. I freaking love these people. These characters are love and life. Gosh, I love them. It's part of why I love this game so much. You just can't help but love these characters, these stories, these people. They're so lovable. I love them anyway, but maybe that's just because I love everybody. I still can't believe my dad abandoned us. It doesn't feel like him. It doesn't feel real. I don't... I know there's something you've been keeping from me, Sal. Something about my dad. You're horrible at keeping secrets. It's okay, man. I haven't mentioned it before because I trust you. If you're keeping something from me, it's because you have to, right? Lie to him or tell the truth. Thing is, Jim told us not to tell anybody about any of that stuff that was going on with him. Or about the journal. We were told not to say anything. So, if I remember correctly, even if you do tell him the truth, he doesn't believe you anyway. Because keep in mind, there is some kind of a force that's controlling things. Because when we found that computer chip, and Larry saw it, when we came back with it later, he thought we found a piece of a Rubik's Cube. He didn't even remember the puzzle box. So, pretty sure it doesn't matter which one you choose. It's not gonna work. So I'm just gonna lie to him. No, I don't know anything. I'm sorry. I guess I just don't know what to say sometimes. Alright, dude. It's fine. Forget it. Oh wait, I wasn't trying to leave. I was trying to talk to him. Because there's a... Remember how I messed up and didn't finish the, having every conversation with him to become best friends? Get the best friends achievement? Well, there's another achievement just like it here called Brothers. So you have to have every possible conversation with him in this episode. Now, chances are I'm probably going to mess it up anyway because I'm focused on getting the other achievements. And it is a pretty basic achievement to get. So chances are I might not manage to get it in this video. I'm still going to try and get them all before Chapter 5 comes out. I'm going to try and beat that stupid monkey game thing, Clumpty or whatever his name is. I'm gonna try and beat that, so that at least by the time the episode 5 comes out, I'll have all the other achievements done. Because why not? It will be fun to have that. That way, when episode 5 comes out, because I already decided I'm gonna play it as soon as it comes out. I'm playing it and recording it, so it's like my first reaction to it, so you guys can see everything I see. Then once I do that, I'm gonna see if I can unlock anything else. Because chances are I'm not going to be able to, because I'm not that smart. So anyway, we can leave here. Can't talk to Larry while he's with us, so we don't have to worry about that yet. We already looked into the other basement room, so we're gonna go up to floor 2. But yeah, so that's my plan. I'm gonna have a first look, kind of like I did when I did chapter 1 of this. I have that long video of me playing the first chapter without any of the achievements being done. But I want to do that again with chapter 5. So let's go to Todd's parents' place. Hi, Janice.
Sally, isn't Larry there? This is a pleasant surprise.
I was going way too high. I need to be lower. Hi, Janice. Hey.
What brings you two here?
Just saying hi.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Hi. Got problems, lady. Oh, you can't even talk to her again. I didn't even see what the other... I hate when I get locked out of conversations. I hope that didn't mess me up.
Did those boys just go into the bathroom together?
Greg, are you here? Hello? Not getting anything on the Super Gear Boy either. I just picked something up. The tooth will set you free. Dude, no. The tooth will set you free. I didn't even realize that was a tooth. It looks really bad. It's all point. Anyway. Yeah, don't judge us, Janice. You don't know nothing. You're so high all the time. Thought I could pick up the lighter. I'm just clicking everywhere. Room is locked. Let's see what he did with Todd's old room. Yeah, y'all don't need me to explain that. Hey guys, Larry, are you back for more already? Nah, I'm cool, right? Thanks. Hey, Mr. Morrison. Sal, how have you been? Have you seen the garden yet? What do you think? It's great. Isn't it though? It is a thing of true beauty. How'd you get all this stuff anyway? Well, if I told you that, I'd have to kill you. But really, this isn't exactly legal per se, so I'd appreciate you guys keeping this our little secret. And of course, I'd be happy to supply you with some produce whenever you like. Your secret is safe with us, you don't have to worry about that. I didn't think so, but you can never be too safe. I know, Todd isn't super fond of the fact that we turned his old bedroom into a garden, but he knows how happy it makes us. He also knows that nothing will fill the Todd-shaped hole in our hearts. Aw, he's lucky to have such loving parents. And such good friends. I'm proud of all you boys. Proud. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother explaining what kind of garden this is. Y'all know what garden this is. Anyway, I think that's it for this room. Packerton's old place. Man, it still reeks in here. Yeah. Oh wait, I read that backwards. That was Sal who said it reeks in here, and Larry's saying it that it does. See, they patched up the hole where the chute was. Oh gosh, I can't. Can't handle being in this bathroom. Still a big old log in here. That's cute. He couldn't handle the bathroom. Getting any readings on the gear boy here? Nope, even your little goat buddy is missing. The freezer that had the meats and stuff is gone too. No doubt they didn't want anybody researching, looking into it. I wonder what they did with Mr. Packerton's body. Well, at least he wasn't served as lunch meat. Yeah, hopefully not. Huh, there's a tear in the carpet here. I can't pull it up with my hand, though. Okay, so I know I'm supposed to find a knife somewhere around here to unlock a few different things, but I don't remember where it is. I should have known those guys weren't real cops. I had a weird feeling about them. I don't know how they cleared this place out overnight with just the two of them. They were definitely the same dudes pretending to be cops when Mrs. Sanderson died, too. I saw them leaving in the morning. I saw them too, remember? Yeah, maybe that's why they came overnight, because they knew we'd recognize them somehow. Todd still hasn't been able to figure out their true identities, huh? No, but I could have sworn I saw one of them going into the church a few weeks ago. I've been keeping an eye out every day now. They've been having a lot of meetings over there. That's like a normal church thing, though. Meetings and whatnot. Could be nothing, or it could be something. This is true, Larry. I remember my dad used to go to the church because he was kind of like a higher up. He wouldn't call himself a pastor or a preacher because he technically wasn't. But this was a non-denominational church, so there was a few guys in there that were kind of like the heads of everything. They were the ones in charge, and my dad was one of them. He was one of the people who actually started it, I believe. Yeah, so there was lots of meetings for them too, but I'm pretty confident they weren't part of a cult. Not a murdering kind, anyway. That church did always give me the creeps. We went up to Chapel Hill a few times for holidays when I was younger. I've been talking to Todd about setting up some hidden cameras and audio recorders up there, just to check it out. Cool, I'm down for some good old B&E. B&E? Breaking and entering. Come on, dude. Oh, right. Oh, Larry. Larry. Oh, my heart. This whole chapter is just gonna keep playing with my heartstrings. Okay, I'm making sure. Again, I need to find this knife that I know is somewhere around here. Let's just keep checking all the rooms, because we have to check all the rooms anyway. Oh, I was in here already. Hold on. Forgetting which area I'm in. I'm over here. There it is. A pocket knife score. Nice, that should come in handy. Thank you. That's what I needed. How come all the doors are unlocked now? That's weird. It's like everything's unlocked now. Like that door was never unlocked before. There's Charlie's old place. Did you see on the news that they said Charlie was going to be released? I did, but that's not the real Charlie. Where do you think he is now? The real Charlie, I mean. Most likely the cult probably has him or killed him. Maybe he ended up in the baloney. Ugh, as much as I didn't get along with that dude, no one deserves to be made into baloney. Charlie was a little strange. He was a good guy. I was starting to like him before we thought he was a murderer. Man, we kind of messed him up, didn't we? It wasn't our fault. We couldn't have known. And you saw him kill her with your own eyes. I still have nightmares about that. Yeah, so at this point they realize that you're not following me. Why aren't you following me? Probably because he doesn't want to get anywhere near the bathroom. That's what we did to him. Yeah, I don't want to go in there. Anyway, what was I saying? I was saying that the Charlie who was arrested was not the same Charlie. He is being released because they finally found evidence that he was not the person who killed Mrs. Sanderson. Now they feel bad for the real Charlie who did kill Miss Sanderson because it wasn't his fault. We all know he was taken over by the Red-Eyed Demon, which the cult, I'm assuming Charlie wasn't actually part of the cult, because I don't think he intended to be a part of any of that. He probably didn't even remember afterwards. But the cult must have used him to to summon the red-eyed demon. I mean, they had all the bones in the basement already, so they had everything they needed in the building. But yeah, so they feel bad for him now because they turned him in right to the cult. Literally, the person we gave the evidence and everything to was the cult. So they took him away, and who knows what happened to him since then. Anyway, let me go back. Let's go to the next floor. It's David's place.
Hey, Sal. Hey, Larry. What are you ends up to?
Hey, David. We're just checking in with everyone. How are things going?
It's awful kind of yous, but I'm afraid I can't talk much at the moment. Sarah isn't feeling well, you see, so I gotta take care of her.
Sorry to hear that. Hope she gets well soon. We'll be around if you need anything.
Thank yous. Thank yous both.
I ain't giving the right voice, I know. Don't judge me. Anyway, hey, CJ's place. Because he's no longer a college student, I guess, by this point. Yo, what up, guys? Yo. Hey, CJ, are you having a party tonight or something? Nah, but Z and Sierra are coming over later. Gonna be like old times. You should stop by if you can. Sounds cool. We'll keep that in mind. Cool. So CJ still lives here. He did not... Man, you cannot access this room at all. This room was huge before. Anyway, so CJ's living here, and then the two lovely ladies we remember from before are coming to visit. Yeah. This one was an interesting one. Hey, guys. Hi, Sal. Hey, Larry.
Sally Faith!
I'm giving her a terrible voice. Oh my gosh, she tore the head off of that doll. Soda, maple, and chug. I guess when you mix maple and a chug soda, you get a little soda. Or if you chug maple, you might as well call it a soda. I don't know. But I realized what I said didn't sound right at all. So I'm gonna just not do that anymore.
Sally Faith!
Wrong button. Chug and maple. Hey guys. You two look like you're up to no good as usual. Glad to see some things stay the same. Who are you guys working together on your secret cases? Wouldn't be a secret if we told you now, would it? I suppose not. How are you two? We're good. You know, ups and downs. Mostly good, though. Yeah, how have you been, Sal? Haven't seen you around in a little while. I've been okay, keeping busy with school and whatnot. So, Chug, I heard that your parents moved out. They left a few months ago. Too crowded in here with all of us. Plus, they wanted to give us privacy. It's been nice. It was nice of them to give you guys the apartment. That reminds me, I'm supposed to go visit my parents tonight. Are you okay to watch Soda while I'm gone, babe? That explains a lot. That explains so much. Next time we're in the courtroom, you're gonna notice that Maple's actually there. Maple's not here for what happens next. Oh, this is so sad. My poor heart. If she only knew. Of course. Notice anything weird? Nope. It's been nice and ghost-free. No spooky stuff for us. Let's hope it stays that way. See ya. Hi, Soda. Hey, Soda. How's my best baby? Wanna go for a ride on Uncle Sal's shoulders?
Oh, Sal.
Nope, wrong voice. That's the wrong person. That's Maple talking. I was about to say, she doesn't say Sal. Oh, Sal, she has a bit of a rash right now. You might not want to pick her up. Yeah, I was noticing there's the orange around her body. She got orange all over. Thanks for the heads up. So, yeah.
Mommy?
Yes, love?
I want to ride Uncle Sal's shoulders.
Not today, Muffin, okay? Remember what I said this morning?
Oh, okay.
Oh, don't worry, little so. If you take the medicine you got from the doctor this morning, we'll have you flying around in no time.
Promise?
A promise. You bet. Hey, soda, guess what?
What?
Pop! Ah! I'm not crying, you're crying. Shut up. It's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Who's that? You want the tooth? You can't handle the tooth. Stop. I'm in the middle of a midlife crisis. So, shut up. Anyway. Gosh, it's so sad. This is the first time I'm actually playing through it myself, and it's just so sad. My heart, it hurts. Guys, it hurts. Anyway, we'll finish up these floors. Let's get this done. Huh. I forgot you were up here. It's Mr. Sanderson. Oh, sorry. We didn't realize anyone was in here. Mr. Sanderson? Hi, Larry. I was just saying goodbye to Sandy. Saying goodbye? I'm leaving Knockville tonight. I need to leave this place. It's understandable, man. You've been through a lot. Have you? This may sound a bit odd, but have either of you seen my wife around? Ooh. That's something I never noticed before. Because we already know Herman was part of the cult, right? So the fact that he's asking such a unique question to just the right people says that the cult clearly know that they're capable of communicating with ghosts. And I think that's a big part of why the ghosts are missing now. Because I think the cult found a way to keep the ghosts from appearing. That way Sal and Larry don't find out what's coming next. And that's why Herman's asking, because he knows full well that they do. Because he's the idiot who slipped up about Sandy, dear sweet Sandy, finding out about the cult and what they're doing and trying to stop them. And that's why they summoned the red-eyed demon through Charlie to kill her. I don't know if you believe in ghosts. I was hoping I could speak to her once more. You know full well they believe in ghosts, dude. Shut up. We haven't seen her. Right. Well, perhaps she's in a better place now. I hope that she is. Sandy didn't deserve this. Oh, gosh. Would you boys do me a favor and just give me a moment alone here? Sure, Mr. Sanderson. That's no problem. Let us know if you need anything. Thank you, Larry. Yeah, we won't be coming back to that room for a while. Okay, why is this room all evil? Ah, see, there's the camera I was talking about. Actually, we're on floor 4, so hold on. Yeah, the camera from right here. This is the camera that I was talking about how it's been missing ever since the cameras were first installed. Well, this is where that was. This is it here. There's a tape here, but it's broken. Yeah, we'll get that later. So this is basically them finally getting rid of it. Oh, wait. Here we go. Wind it back up. That's the wrong one. I'm not watching it yet. I went too far. But, I mean, if all 3 of us are down, I'm down. I don't really care what people would say. What do you think? Yeah, sure. Really? I wasn't sure if you'd be into that idea. We should probably revisit this conversation again later. My mind is a little fuzzy right now. You glitched out again while I was talking, didn't you? Yeah, sorry. It's okay, dude. I know you can't control it. Did you get anything useful from it this time? I think so, but I'm still trying to piece it together. Yes, I always love that part. It's like Larry's busy talking, and he's like, what do you think? He's like, great. It's like, really? I didn't think you'd be totally into that. Who knows what he was saying? But it's like, you glitched out on me, didn't you? Yeah, sorry. Dad and Lisa. Yeah. Look at... Sal was dressed very interesting for the wedding. Look at the picture. I'm sorry, Sal, but you're trying to have people think you're a girl. I want to see what that would look like as an actual drawing though. Like right here, this Sal. I want to see what that would look like because I think that'd be kind of cute. Oh, Larry looking all charming with his hair pulled back. Parents! Hey, Dad. Hey, Lisa. Hey, guys. I forgot her voice and his voice. I don't remember what their voices were. Hi, fellas. Yo. Hey, when's the last time we had the entire family together like this? Like a couple weeks ago. Sal. We should all have dinner together tonight. Come on, what do you say, boys? Lisa's gonna show me the secret to making her lasagna. Your lasagna is the best, Lisa. Oh, thank you, sweetie. I'm not gonna say no to free dinner. Actually, I have plans tonight, but if I'm done early, I'll come over. Okay, we'll have Larry instant message you or whatever you kids do once dinner is ready. It's called texting, Dad. Right, that. Sounds good. There's no more sleep medicine. Turned Sal's room into an office. Ain't that how it goes? Granted, I'd totally do the same thing. I would love an office. You know me, I'm just clicking around. Testing how strong my enter button is. Go this way. Gotta check on Wabut. You can tell I'm familiar with saying the word Wabut. My brother's name is Robert, and I always just say Wabut for him too. Hey, there's my ghost snappers. Hey, dude. Hey, Rob. How goes the hunting? It's dead around here. Well, the ghosts have been showing up for a little while now. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? We aren't sure yet, but we're looking into it. I see. You noticed anything strange lately? Anything at all? Well, I got this weird lump on my left butt cheek. If you guys could take a look. Whoa, I don't know if we're really qualified for that. Ha, I'm just messing with you. My bottom is as smooth as butter. Butter. Ha! Where are you, goofball? Well, I talked to everyone in the building. We talked to everybody. We got the achievement. Keep me posted, fellas. Oh, boy, no! Gosh darn it, this hurts my heart. Let's look at floor 5. Wait, before we do that, we have to go back down. I'm gonna go down here. And then there. Then we're gonna use the pocket tape. This pocket takes room. I'm fine. Don't you worry about me. I'm all peachy keen. I'm all Gucci. I'm a great, happy person. It's a video game. You're not supposed to cry over a video game. That'd be stupid. Actually. Whoops. So there's a code somewhere around here. Trying to think where it would be. Trying to think, how are we gonna find that code? I wonder if it's in here somewhere. Wonder how many bodies went through this thing. I don't. I'd rather not think about that. You're a wise man, Larry. You don't think about those things. They'll eat your soul. I'm just clicking around like a crazy person. Oh, clicked too soon. Because there has to be some way to find the code. But I'm really not sure I remember how. We don't have anything on us that would really show it. There's only, what, one more tooth to find? Let's go to floor 5 now. Because she did keep stuff upstairs, right? She kept her stuff in the 5th floor, so that's the only floor we haven't looked in yet, so I'm going to assume it's somewhere in here. I don't think we've been in this room either. This is the first time we're being in 503. Look! Tape! There we go. Just kept clicking on it like I did with the ball in the tree. Still the wrong one. Doing this all in order. He has nothing to say to that. So that's one of the teeth. The tapes. It's a tape. It's a tape, not a tooth. We can go in here. Did you remove these? Yeah, I did that this morning when I was looking around. Okay, let's double check in here. We can look and see if Stacy's here. Stacy, are you there? Nothing on the gear, boy. Stacy was always difficult to summon, so I'm not surprised she's not showing up now. True. I hope she's at least with Megan. We can go into the hole without... I mean, he's going as far as to even check on Luke. So much death and destruction under one roof. Yeah, I feel bad for the Holmes family. They didn't deserve what happened to them. And as much as I wanted to hate Luke for what he did, I can't help but feel sorry for the dude. Just like with Charlie, actually. He brought it on himself by helping the council summon the demon. It just sucks that he had to get Stacy and Megan caught up in it. Do you think he's really dead? The red-eyed demon? Yeah, I know Todd's blaster supposedly destroyed it, but it seems a little too easy, didn't it? I know what you mean. I've thought the same thing before, but we haven't seen any sign of it for years now. What if, like, we only wounded it and it's just waiting in the dark somewhere until it gets better? Then we blast it back again when it shows up. 'Tis true. It's all you can do. Let me make sure you can't actually click it again, because it's available to click again. If demons and real souls are real, do you think there are angels too? And heaven and hell? God and the devil? Is all of it real? I hope so. I go back and forth on all of that, but I hope there is something good out there. Something better than us. I never used to believe in anything supernatural before. Now, with everything we've seen, I'm not sure what I believe in. I've always had the feeling that there's something bigger going on. I just never really knew what it was or what that meant. I still don't. I wonder if the demon was able to possess Luke, even after he died. Okay, that's all the text we can get there. See, every time we go in there, the whole screen is kind of tilted, and when you come back, it tilts back. There's nothing in here, though. That's Mommy and Daddy's room. And then we go in the bathroom. Because that's something I forgot to mention in the last recording. I forgot to mention my mistake. When we played in the first episode, we played the Gear Boy game where we're showing how Megan's life. Oh, what was it called? No, House of the Wretched was the second episode. The first episode was, I forget what it was called. But it had the skeleton, and we were following Megan and finding out what happened to her, right? Well, I'd said that she had a sister in there. I said her and her sister. That it was her sister and her mama we saw. The person who was in the bathroom who drowned in the tub, that was Megan. That's how he made it look like they died drowning. Megan was drowned in the bathtub, and it was her mom who was killed in the bed. That's why Megan's spirit appears in the bathroom, and why Stacy's spirit is attached to the bed, because that's where she was killed. And Luke hung himself on the other side of that wall that I'm guessing they put up later? I don't know. Because in the game it didn't show a wall. Either way, see, that's where he died. But that's what happened there. And that was my mistake. The sister and the grandparents were people who died before Megan. That was something I figured out as I was listening to it before when I was editing it. But yeah, that was my silly mistake. Megan? Hello, are you with us? Nothing on the super gear, boy. Hey, where did her necklace go? Huh? I didn't even notice it was gone. That's weird. Maybe that's why she's not coming out. What about the rest of them? I don't know. The bottle's still knocked over when I used it on Charlie. Evil. Oh wait, we gotta go. We got 2 more rooms, right? Forgetting where I'm going. We're gonna check all the rooms because they're all unlocked. It's the one with the birdcage, which is now sitting upright. Huh. What? Looks like there's a hidden panel on the bottom of the birdcage. I never noticed it before. That's weird. There's a little screw on it, almost like someone had tried to open it. Huh. I'll need to find a screwdriver or something to open this. We really don't, because I already know what we're supposed to use, but before we do that, we need one last piece, which I believe is in this room. Oh my gosh! Yeah, I'm gonna have to use a upper one there. You made a mistake. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to hear me. This guy's loud. This music is loud. Oh my gosh, my ears. What the heck, man? The end will be us all. What does that even mean? You can't be staying in here. The darkness binds. Man, my ears, that was loud. Dude scared the crap out of me. I've caught that bum sleeping up here before, too. I wonder what he meant. It just sounded like crazy gibberish to me, man. And there's the last tooth. What? No stupid pun this time? I couldn't really think of any to tell you that tooth. Hey, all the newspaper clippings are gone. This was the room where the newspapers were hanging up. I'm guessing that's that it's in the other. It's in Todd's shed now. Anyway, that's the last tooth. So now we're gonna. Oh wait, this one. Then we're gonna go over here. Gonna use this. Open up the panel. Trying to check my notes again to make sure I don't forget where everything is at, where we need to go next. Okay, so as you can see, the teeth are the key. Now, here's where it's probably pretty obvious. N-E blank S-W. One would think, hey, it spells news, right? Nope. I'm just gonna get to the point. This is actually gonna represent, because you can see this, it looks like a compass, right? Well, that's what it is. It's north, which would go up here, right? Problem is, see the little sticker that says made in China? This thing's upside down, so it goes down here. I'm getting right to the point because I really want to just open everything up. And east. Wait. Ah! Don't go so far. I'm trying to make sure I do this all backwards. I'm turning it in my brain. Whoops. I still messed it up. This is hard, okay? It's hard to flip it in my brain when it's Whoa. I think I found that key you lost. I didn't lose it, I just... Wait, where the heck did that even come from? I didn't put it in there. Someone wanted us to find it. They couldn't have just, like, slipped it under my door and put it in my mailbox or something? Reality is a tangled web. A what? Nothing. Never mind. We got the key now. Let's go check out the temple. Achievement unlocked. Teeth. Yeah. Teeth. We didn't get the dang code. I thought it was in there. Let's go down to the basement. Sub-level. The cult level. I'm sure we'll probably find the code in there. What's wrong with? 2 hours later. 2 hours? Oh, because they searched the place, that's why. Everything seems normal here, Larry. Well, normal for arts and apartments, at least. What about all those teeth and the glowing birdcage thing and the key? I guess that was a little odd. This feeling won't go away either. Something bad is coming, dude. I don't know what or when, but I can feel it. You may be right. I'll fill Todd in when he's home, and we can come over later tonight with his gadgets. Okay, when is he out of class? He should be out by now, but I'm supposed to meet up with Ash, remember? Oh, alright. You should bring her along. I think we should go easy on her for now with the paranormal stuff. That's true. Last time she tagged along, things didn't go too well. Man, that was like a year ago. Seems like every year just goes by faster and faster. We definitely do. Although, don't forget that we're all getting together for dinner tomorrow night. How could I forget? Between you and Ash, I've had 1,000 texts about it. Alright, so that's just gonna skip on forward to this. It's Ash! Hey, Ashley. Sal! I'm so excited to see you. I've missed you so much. I missed you too, Sal. Ash? Ash, your name's Ash. I'm Sal. Hi. You cut your hair. I like it. Thanks. It's easier for writing. I see you've changed your hair too. Oh, yeah, I guess. It's so cute that Sal's still shorter than everybody. Looks rad. Though I do kind of miss the pigtails. Look at him. I haven't been out on the lake since the last time we went there together. What's that? I said it's been a long time since I've been to the lake. Me too! It's so nice out there! Peaceful! Gosh, I can't hear either. That bike is so loud. My family's probably thinking, why is she yelling? They're all upstairs. They're probably like, why is she yelling so much? She's so loud. Oh shoot, I forgot something. Hold on. Okay, we're good. So you and Ben been all good now? You and Ben all good now? Yeah, we're good. What was that all about anyway? Stupid sibling stuff. He called me soulless because I didn't cry at Grandma's funeral. He said I wasn't human because I never cry and blah blah blah. Then it turned into a big argument, as if I wasn't sad enough about Grandma. Yeah, Ash cries when it matters. She'll cry when it truly hurts her heart and soul. Trust me. Anyway, the point is that we made up and we're okay now. You know, now that I think of it, I don't think I have ever seen you cry. Well, I must be some kind of soulless monster. Grr, arr. You better watch out. We kill monsters like you around these parts. No, you better watch out. This ain't no monster y'all want to be messing with. Them is fighting words, Missy. I hope you kissed your mama goodbye this morning. How have you been, Sally Face? We're gonna be honest because this is an honest moment. It's a beautiful moment that needs to be honest. I've been having nightmares. I'm sorry. Are they as bad as before? They're different. It's hard to explain. I've been losing a lot of sleep because of it. Are you worrying about anything? Sometimes if I'm worried about something or just struggling with something difficult, I'll get nightmares from that. I've had this overwhelming sense of dread lately. It doesn't make any sense because everything is fine. Everything should be good. Have you been taking those meds? Ah, yes, medications. That's always fun. Yeah, I'm the kind of person who doesn't want to take medicine because I believe in a god, so I prefer to find my own way through it with him. That's me, that's how I handle depression, but other people don't. And the thing is, I've seen so many people get on medications instead of finding a way to vent the problems better. Because, again, not everybody can believe in a god or has something to believe in, so I can imagine it's way harder for them to figure out what they're doing. That's what always pulled me through, is knowing that there's a god who loves me and is going to help me through whatever happens. That's how I got through depression, and I had it really, really bad growing up. I would say I'll be honest. I mean, this is an honest moment, like I said. I was suicidal a few times. I will say that. But I learned to get through it because I knew that no matter what happened in this life, in this world, there was somebody out there who loved me more than anything, and that things were going to be okay as long as I kept pushing forward. And even when I thought no one in the world loved me, I kept remembering that, and it kept me going. For other people, it's not so easy because they don't believe in something like that, and for them, the only real escape from that pain, that fear, that loss of understanding is through the medications, which, me personally, I don't recommend. Not just because I believe in a god and there's a better way to handle things like that, but just in the sense that these medications can make you so much worse. Trust me, even as a Christian, I could easily have taken pills to help me with that problem. I chose not to. I chose to move forward do it my way, to trust in something more than just pills that could actually make me worse. Honestly, if I had taken pills, I probably would have gone through with the evil thoughts that went through my mind. I would have done exactly what I was thinking of doing because I wouldn't have enough of a hold on myself and on my sanity to keep from doing something terrible. Which is why I understand why the next part of this game kind of happens the way it does, because that's how it usually happens, where you're on pills and you're having depression, and as soon as something bad happens, everyone assumes, oh, that's what it is. Well, I certainly don't want to have anything ever getting in the way of me being myself, even if it's the worst part of myself. If I'm at my lowest low, then you know what? That's where I am. I don't want to use anything that could make me any less capable of saying that that is where I am. This is how I feel. Anything that kind of numbs that pain keeps me from being able to learn from it and experience it and become a bigger, stronger, better person through it. Because I'll tell you, I've become a much better and stronger person through all the pain I've endured. I have been through bullying and abuse and family troubles and pains, and I've done a lot of things I'm not proud of, too. The one thing I never was able to do, though, was to basically die, because that was the one thing I wasn't ready to face. I wasn't ready to face God saying I gave up, that I gave up on this life that He gave me, and that the devil won. He beat me. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to let the people who hurt me beat me. So here we are. 25. I'm still here. So trust me, you can get through it. It just takes time, and you have to realize that something has to matter to you. And it's not going to just come out of thin air. You need to find what truly matters to you, no matter what anyone says or does. Look at Sal. Well, you'll see Sal in a little bit. He has something to hold on to as well, and it gets him through the truly terrible times too. But, well, that's enough about me. Let's get back to Sal, because I'm getting all deep in stuff. I need to stop. Y'all didn't come here to get depressed. Then again, you're here for episode 4 of Sally Face. You are definitely going to be depressed by the end of this. I'm telling you. I'm already sad. Yeah. Well, most of the time. You should take them if they help.
I have a cousin that struggles with depression too, and she said the meds she takes help her a lot.
I guess they do help, but they also make me feel numb inside. At least with the dread I know it's real, or at least really me.
See?
I think I could understand that. I just want you to be happy, Sal.
You better make sure you call me if you ever need help. Or even if you just need to talk. You know I'm always here for you, right?
I know. Thanks, Ash.
And I've said this before, but you know you don't have to wear that around me.
My face?
Your mask. Aw, ain't she cute? It's not his face, it's his mask. His face is still under there.
It's like a part of me now. It's the face I wear in public. The face I wear all the time.
I just want you to know that you don't have to wear it if you don't want to. It's just you and me out here. No one else is around.
That's so cute. She gets to see Sal's real face. I don't get to see Sal's real face. I want to see Sal's face. I want to see his face, not his mask. I would love him anyway. How have you been?
I've been okay, you know, but I'm starting to feel better now that I'm out of the city.
I thought you liked the city.
I love the city. It's great, and there's always cool things happening. I just don't love living there.
You and me both, girl. It's interesting to look at, but I hate living in it. I'm such a country girl, I can't stand it. I can't stand the city. It's too busy, too loud, too noisy. See, she says it. It's so noisy all the time and so crowded. You can't hear yourself think sometimes. I could see that. Yep. I live about, the closest city is like 45 minutes away from me. And it's not even like a big, huge city like someplace like in New York or something. But man, do I prefer my country life. It's too noisy out there. I can't write in a noisy lifestyle like that.
The longer you spend there, it starts to feel like you're losing your connection to nature. As weird as it sounds, I've been missing Knoxville. I've missed the fresh air, the nature. I've missed seeing the stars at night and being able to hang with my friends.
We've missed you too, Ash. Though, I don't think we'll be seeing any stars tonight. Not with this storm rolling in.
Yeah. Oh, Sal. There's more of a storm come rolling in than you think.
Three, two, one. Okay, so you guys probably won't be able to tell, but I had to leave for a moment. I'd forgotten something really important I had to do, and I had to go do it. So I'm back. Yeah, sorry. I didn't want to cut off right there. I'm planning to cut off a little bit later, but I didn't want to cut off right here because, let's face it, this is a beautiful moment, and I didn't want to skip it. So, give me 1 sec. I have to pull my page up real quick. Okay. So, where were we? I forget. I was gone a while. Let's see. That's what happens when you're the eldest of 6 kids, and you have a mom that has to work too. So, yeah, busy life is busy. We've missed you too, Ash. Though, I don't think we'll be seeing any stars tonight. Not with this storm rolling in. Yeah, I remember now. We were at the storm and all that stuff. That's what we were talking about. I forgot. I noticed that. Looks like we may get rained on. Clearly, Sal really wants to ask this question because I keep seeing different questions come up, but the bottom one is always something about her staying. So I'm just going to assume he really wants to ask if she'll stay. He asked if he's going to stay. With my family for now. They kept my old room just the way I left it. Nice. My dad converted my old bedroom into an office pretty much as soon as I left. That's only because he was making room for Lisa. True. I still can't believe those two got married. And you and Larry are like stepbrothers? Yeah, I'm not fully used to it either. It's weird, but good weird. It's good to see my dad happy again. Yeah, I can imagine. Because you notice he didn't see any sleep aid or pills or anything like that in his dad's room. Though now the pills seem to be in Sally's room, so. They are adorable together, to be honest. Are you happy? Happy with what? Everything. Life. I don't know. That's a hard question.
Even though I've had a hard time lately, I try to find things that make me happy. Things that are worth pursuing. Otherwise, what's the point, you know? Yeah. That's why I'm doing my YouTubing now. Because you know what? I want to pursue something I enjoy. And I enjoy just playing and having fun with other people. That's what I want to do in life. So when I was told about the idea of YouTubing, I thought, you know what? I want to do that. I want to be able to just basically just hang out with other people, do something fun with other people, meet complete strangers, and have some happy moments, some laughs, some tears, some joy, just have fun. And I see so many YouTubers do that, and I thought, you know what? I want to be able to do that. I want to make somebody's day that much brighter, just by being myself and bringing them something to laugh about, or in this case, something to cry about later. You know? But that's me. That's why I write too. Yeah. I'm happy right now. Are you sure you're okay, Sal? I'm getting a little worried about you. I don't know. I guess I am feeling off. It just feels like everything is wrong. What do you mean? It feels like nothing puts me at ease. It's this constant feeling of discomfort, like my soul isn't aligned with my body. I just feel like screaming at the sky until it breaks apart. Well? Oh, what? Let's do it. I don't know. Come on, I bet you'll feel better. They're so cute. He even ripped off his mask. You can see it in his hand. Don't want that mask in the way of the scream. Hey, Todd. Hey, you're back from your date with Ashley already? I don't think it was, a date, but yeah. Whatever you say, Sal. How did it go? I'm trying to find a way to get like a adult version of the Urkel voice, but let's face it, no one can replace the sound of Jaleel White's voice outside of Urkel. I mean, I guess a good example would what's the character's name? What was his name? What was it? 3C or something? But he was like no, I'm thinking of the wrong person. He played so many characters in that show. No, I'm thinking about Stefan. That was like Urkel's like alter ego. That was like all smooth and suave and cool. And that's the one everyone wanted to like date. That's who it was. Stefan. Gosh, I loved that show. My youngest brother just got on it on Netflix. My mom, I guess, played it first, and he just been hooked on it since. He wanted to be Steve Urkel for Halloween. It's the cutest thing in the world to me because I'm like, my childhood has just become a part of his childhood. How can that not be cool? Whatever you say, Sal. How did it go? It was nice seeing her. It's gonna be good to have her back. Indeed. Ashley is a good egg, and our investigations could benefit from a female perspective. Additionally, simply having fresh eyes on our research could prove useful. Speaking of, Larry and I think there's something weird going on in the apartments again. I told him I'd bring you over tonight to check it out. Perfect. This will give me an opportunity to test out the new things I've been working on. Give me a few minutes to get ready. Sure. Let me know whenever you're ready to head over. Will do. That's the best I can do. Uh-oh. Oh no. Crap, man. I should have paused while we were at Todd's. You know what? We're just gonna play this whole thing through. Forget parts. I'm just going for it. Let's do this thing. Oh, I'm not ready for this, though. I'm gonna warn everyone right now. This is where things go horribly wrong. So if you don't like death and killing and things like that, it gets very heavy-handed here. So that is your only warning, because I was planning to do a part 2 and just get into that there and warn you there, but you know what? We're going all in, man. We're doing this thing. This is gonna be a long video. My gosh, it's gonna be too long. But we're doing this. Let's go. I'm excited. So, I'm sorry, dude. Please don't blame yourself. Sorry for what? What are you talking about?
It's time for me to go. You better not be doing anything stupid. It's too late. I'll be gone soon. Stop messing around, Larry. This isn't funny. Hey. Larry? Oh, Sal. Pick up. Pick up the phone, Larry. You better pick up. Oh, Larry. Here we go. This part's just freaking awesome to me. And it's so heartbreaking. Larry? Larry! Oh, I'm moving. Where the heck are you? Where else? No. No! Larry! What did you do? Larry, why? I never heard him crying before. That was as loud as I could do that without the chance of my brothers panicking and coming down here to check on me, guys. So, I really wanted to put feeling into that, but I really had to hold back, because they would have heard me and they'd have been scared for me. I was so excited to see Sal, I didn't realize how different he was acting at first. When we were hanging out by when to go late, I started to notice it more. At the time, though, he just seemed sad to me. I thought maybe he had stopped taking his medications. Miss Campbell, at any point during your date with Sal, did you ever feel as if you were in danger or threatened at all? No, sir. It was nothing like that. Sal was one of the sweetest boys I knew. I always felt safe being around him. Until later that night. Can you please explain what you witnessed at the treehouse? It wasn't too long after I'd gotten home from the lake that Sal called me, maybe about an hour or so. He was clearly shaken up, and I could tell from his voice that he had been crying. He told me that Larry was dead. I begged him to call 911. I told him that if he didn't, then I would. And did either of you call 911? No. The boys had me convinced since high school that there was a conspiracy in Knoxville involving the police, that they couldn't be trusted. So I went against my better judgment and didn't make the call. I rode over to the apartments right away. When I got to the treehouse, Sal was acting weird, talking to himself and pacing back and forth. Obviously he was upset, we both were, but I'd never seen him like that before. I tried to get him to calm down, but he kept rambling on about cultists and some impending evil. He said Larry was in the treehouse. I took a minute to gather my nerves. I wasn't sure what was going on, if Larry was really dead, or if Sal had lost it. I went up into the treehouse, but there was nothing out of place in there except for an empty booze bottle. I'm guessing that maybe Larry had actually poisoned himself, and because he's an alien like his dad, as well as, I'm sure, Rosenberg, that he disappeared rather than actually dying. Have you ever known Sal to be a drinker? Not at all. Sal hardly ever touched the stuff. He once told me that he's afraid to get drunk because addiction runs in his family. That's not quite the same reason I would give. I just hate the taste of alcohol. I swear, no matter what drink it is, wine, champagne, rosé, whatever it is, since the first time I ever tasted alcohol, after I'm 21, mind you, ever since the first time, it just tastes disgusting. It's like drinking rubbing alcohol. Even when like the juiciness is good, the sweetness is good, that alcohol just
disgusting every single time. I even tried an eggnog once since I'm obsessed with eggnog, but gosh, did it taste disgusting. I don't like coffee, and I most definitely do not like alcohol. That is so gross. But that's me, because I've always had a sensitive palate, apparently. I know this one guy who's a cook, and he was impressed by my sense of taste. Because I could taste things even he couldn't taste when we would, like, try things that some people had made. So, yeah, that'll always make it impossible for me to ever be a person who gets drunk. I can't even sip the stuff without gagging. It's so gross. Plus, there is addiction in my family, too, there's that. But that certainly wasn't the reason for mine. And he didn't want to become an alcoholic. So I knew something was really wrong. Larry wasn't anywhere to be seen, and Sal was starting to really worry me. I tried to calm him down and reason with him, but he was not receptive to it. I tried to get him inside, but he wouldn't budge. We got in an argument. It was the only time we ever argued. I had to walk away from him. I couldn't be around him like that, and I didn't want to make him worse. Before I left, I let Henry and Lisa know that Sal needed help. They said they'd look after him, and I told them to call me if they needed me. I felt horrible leaving Sal like that. I just didn't know what to do. I wish I would have stayed there. I should have stayed with him. I sat by my phone all night, until I got the second call. The second call. Yeah. Anyway, you can see Maple as well as Travis in the other side. Ashley sitting next to Maple. About 10 minutes after Ashley left, Todd showed up. He figured something was wrong when I left so suddenly and wasn't answering his texts. He drove over in the van with our gear. I told Todd what Larry did. We both needed time to collect ourselves. Larry was our best friend. The four of us were family, like I said earlier. What happened to his body? I'm not sure. He's trying to tell me something, but it's all broken up. I think he's having trouble communicating with us. Let's try out the new gear. I think it'll help. Hold on. Let's get my guitar and get this party started. Alright, with the Necrolite modifications I made to your guitar, I believe we'll be able to manipulate the spirit realm, in some capacity. How does it work? Turn it on using the G button there. You'll notice I've added 12 symbols on the neck of the guitar. Play the corresponding notes to activate the symbols. Gosh darn it. I'm gonna hate this part. Because the only way to get the achievements this point forward is not messing any of the keys up. I don't know the keys. Chances are I'm gonna mess them up anyway, and I'm gonna have to play this over again another time. But honestly, I don't think it's gonna have any part to play in like any hidden secrets. As for the tapes, that's what I was looking for a little earlier to make sure. Obviously, there was no way to do anything else after talking with Ashley, so the rest of them is... Oh no. Oh no! I forgot the stupid code in Mrs. Packerton's room. Aw, man! I never figured out where the code was. I mean, I have the code here, but I wanted to figure out where it was. And the story continued on so quickly, I didn't get a chance to actually... Aw, man. Well, that sucks. I accidentally went too far into it, and I forgot all about it. Oh, man. I need all the stupid tapes. You know what? That's fine. It's fine. I'll add that at the end of the video. I'll go back and do it then. Because there is no way I'm going through all this again. Oh, gosh. I hate when I miss that stuff. Okay. You know what? That's fine. Now I just gotta worry about the stupid symbols and learning how the heck to play them. Play as you normally do. Select a group of notes and then press J, K, or F to strum... J, K, or L. They're all over there! Okay, you know what? I'll just use my spacebar to play along. Because you see it says F, but I've been using Enter the whole time. I'll just use my spacebar and just use my hand on the J, K, and L symbols. This shouldn't be too hard. I didn't remember it only having 3 letters. So this should be fine. Try playing all 12 notes. Alright, G. Okay, so I use my moving to be able to go to them. J, K, L, J, K, L, J, K, L, J, K, L. Ooh, oopie spoopy.
What happened? Todd? Larry? Hello?
There she is. Hello, my dear Sally.
Who are... Rose?
Do you think she figured out he's a boy yet?
The light from your guitar contains magic from another world. It seems that the prophecy may have been true after all.
What?
There isn't time to explain. You must use this power to stop them. The Devourers of God have preserved despite our best efforts to stop them.
What the heck was that?
A ripple across the fabric of reality. It has begun. You must destroy the barrier spells to reach the source and put an end to it.
How will I do that?
Use the power of the necrolytes. You'll need help from the spirit realm to reveal what is hidden to you. I cannot be of help in this regard, as I must remain within the Black Room. Though I can temporarily release your friend Larry from that which binds him. He will be your eyes on the other side.
So, Jim's in the white room, Rosenberg's in the black room. Maybe the yin and yang of different worlds? One world was black, one world was white? I don't know.
Godspeed, dear Larry. Godspeed, dear Sally. You're Sally, not Larry.
Sal!
Huh?
You scared the crap out of me. You disappeared and there was an intense sound that shook the treehouse. Where were you?
I guess the guitar worked. I saw Rosenberg. She said the cult is back. We need to stop them before...
There he is. Whoa, I'm on the roof.
What the heck? How did... Larry!
I think Rosenberg is helping us somehow. I was stuck in that stupid treehouse so long.
It's only been a few hours since you jerk! How could you do this? Why did you leave me? Why? I'm sorry, dude. I really am. But we don't have much time. Rose said the cult is here now. It has to be stopped tonight. It's not going to be easy. I just can't believe this is real. I can't believe you're really gone.
Come on, Sal. Let's take these guys out once and for all. Yet another space where I'm gonna have to put a blanket out.
Okay,
we can move again. Pull up the guitar again. Okay.
this can't be good.
Here we go. Nope, nothing. Okay, see, you can switch to Larry now, which is important because you're gonna need it. Okay, so this is the note he left behind. Sal, I know this is gonna be hard for you to understand. I'm sorry. Please don't blame yourself and please don't hate me. I was lucky to have you in my life. I couldn't have asked for a better brother than you did. I know you're gonna do great things. You gotta keep going. Keep fighting the darkness. It's coming closer now. I can hear it whispering in my head. It's getting louder. I just need this to end. I can't take it anymore. I'm not strong like you are. I love you, Sourface, always. See you on the other side, Larry.
Gosh darn it, Larry. It's so not fair.
Yeah. That's the other reason you don't give up on life, guys. Too many people are gonna miss you, whether you realize it or not. Anyway, let's... Now, everything's like all different.
Larry, this is the dead stone. Press R to squeeze it tightly and summon the power from within. You must use this ancient relic to assist Sally.
What does it do? Hello? Nah. Okay. Also, the rain is black. Now, this sounds really loud to me. I don't even know if you guys can hear me over this noise. So give me a sec. I'm gonna turn down the effect sound. Just because it is really hard to hear for me, and I'm not sure you guys are gonna be able to hear me either. Granted, once we get inside, we don't have to worry about the rain anymore, but y'all still need to be able to hear me. Okay. Swap. Okay. Whoops. Sorry. Well, that was easy, but that's because it was only 3. Drop down. Now this is really important. I cannot go too far or too fast because these tapes are along these floors. I need to make sure that I get them, because I at least gotta try and get the ones that are already here. Actually, when we get the next tape, we'll watch the ones we already have. We're gonna end up skipping one, but that's okay. It was called Others, from what I have here, but we'll watch it at the end of the video. Don't you worry. I won't let y'all down like that. I'm gonna take care of y'all. Okay, so this next one, we got Bridge, got Hunger. The next one is Skin. That's in this one. Oh, that means Larry must be the one that have to go in there. Some places only Larry can get in. There's green stuff in that black spot there. Hold on, look. Look, the green stuff is oozing out there. I'm telling you, that green stuff has to be why this stuff starts happening. But that's how they got the darkness in, or something. See, now it's unlocked. The shapeless man walks in awkward strides. Let's see, does Sally see him? Now that we can actually get in. Nope, he's not here. It's so messed up. It's so messed up. Poof. That's like what happened to Henry. Oh, wait. Now Sal's gonna see the tape, right? Oh, no. Sees the key to get into the bathroom. Because that's the key that Chug gave us. They all got upstairs. Can we even get to that side from here? Yeah, you can. So let's go ahead in here. Go in here. Oh, I just need to unlock it with that key and then come as Larry, I guess. So messed up. It's not fair. Hey. Is there always an outline on that bed? I don't think so. Let's go in here and see what's to be seen. Ah! There it is. Poof. must use... That key was to open the front door, huh? It wasn't to open the bathroom door, it was to open the front door. Anyway. Okay. So, we don't have this one. We'll have to wait until later to see it. We'll go to Bridge. She's already changing, as you can see. Basically, with others, I believe it was her saying that there were other people around, but they wouldn't talk to her or something. Or they were there, but she couldn't reach them. Something like that. We'll find out. We'll just go and continue from here. She's already starting to change, as you can see. Why? Why won't you answer me? Every possible moment, just silently staring down upon me with no remorse. They're gathering as we speak, and they mean to open a vortex, please, perhaps into this world, a bridge between us and them. So, someone is trying to open up a portal, a bridge, basically, between the living and the dead. Does this not arouse your attention in any way at all? Sometimes I wonder if you're even real. So she thinks she's talking to someone through the camera. If there is anyone behind that lens, or just a corpse decaying at the helm, my pleas for help infinitely echoing into the vast emptiness of death. So she believes that someone's on the other end of the camera that's watching. I'm assuming that would be the cult. Or Terrence, though I don't know. I mean, I don't really know if Terrence knows about Evelyn or not, or if he can see any of that stuff. Hunger's been tearing at my stomach, and yet I don't die. How long has it been? It's impossible to tell in this endless night. How long must I rot in this prison? No food, no light, no sleep, no contact, nothing, just glimpses of life beyond my reach. I wish they would open that stupid vortex already. I wish they would tear this world apart. I wish that this would all end. I need this to end. So she's very much changing, as you can see. It's very spoopy. Mumbling. It just says mumbling. It's not here. She's not alive anymore. And we won't be. We're so hungry now. This skin. It's ill witchy. Why? This skin isn't mine. The skin isn't mine. It's not mine. That's where I start getting confused. So, she's changing. She's becoming something else. Something very twisted and messed up. She's lost touch with reality, basically, as Beelzebub had verified. We'll continue. For now, I think we go to the next floor. I don't think there's any other ones on this floor, because I'm pretty sure there's one on each floor, or something like that. Actually, I take that back. Obviously, it's not, because there's only 3 tapes left. This was on the 5th floor. So, it's fine. We'll get there. For now, we have misery awaiting us. We need to get down to the bottom floor. I keep moving my hand back over to this enter button just because I'm so used to it. I need to scoot my keyboard around so this feels a little more comfortable, because I can remember to keep my fingers on J, K, and L. Get comfortable with that so that I'm ready to do the next parts. Can't get in that one. Can't get in that one. So we continue down. Yes, let's leave this floor. Oh, wow, it's so bright and innocent looking, aside from the big block of death. Alright, Larry, come on. You gotta join us. Just checking. I wonder if Larry could have opened any of the other doors. I don't think so, because I didn't see anything on them. Yeah, he can't do it either. Let's go down. Henry and Mom's place. Oh gosh, are you two okay? What is this?
Mom? Henry? If you can hear me, we're gonna fix this. Just hold on. Yeah.
Their eyes are red.
What are you guys doing?
We're watching TV.
But what's the point, really?
These shows are all the same. Everything's become so predictable.
It's just static. Are you two alright?
We're just fine, Sal. Just fine.
Everything is peachy.
Okay. Let's turn that off. Don't stand in front of the TV, Sal. Okay, Larry. Whoops, wrong button. Okay, so that's off. Oh, wait. I feel like there was something important to do here. Go ahead and turn it back on, so. There we go. I knew there was something I could do in here. Now the TV's actually on. I think is that we have to find like interferences around here. And I think the TV was one of the interferences. The bathroom's not this messy in the real world, right? There's not splattering stuff, right? Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's bad. Look, there's eyeballs in the camera. Okay, we're gonna see all the places with Sal, then with Larry, just because that feels a little appropriate. See what Sal sees, hear what Sal hears, and then... See what I mean? I think the electronics is causing something to happen that's keeping the... Yeah. The frequencies are getting in the way of us damaging the pillar, so we have to come into each of the rooms. Stereo on the fritz again?
Oh yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Can't even talk to it again. I guess you can either turn them off or shut them off with Larry, because I think either way should work. I should think. Here, let's see. Wait, was the poster down before? No, it wasn't. It wasn't up down before, right? Oh, Robert.
Hang in there, dude.
They're being consumed by the darkness. Yeah, see what I mean? It's not that they have to turn it off. They have to be, like, properly disconnected. So we'll just put Sally outside of there for now. Have Larry go back and take care of that. I wonder if it's like places where the vortex is gonna try to open and we have to like close them. Sounds like something happened in the hallway. Yeah, see? And we can't even go to the other side here. Well, not yet. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, no. I'm not too bad at this, I guess. Not going too badly. Oh, but now we gotta go into the other rooms. Yeah. See what I meant? Lots of depth in this one. It's not even just the ones that are coming later.
I guess this is what he meant when he said he was leaving.
You know what that means, though, don't you? Come take a look, Larry. What do you see? You see dead Mr. Sanderson.
Herman? What the heck happened to you? You look like crap, dude. I could say the same for you. Wait a minute, how are you here?
Same as you, dead.
No, I mean, how are you in this room? The spirits here should have been confined to their place of death. Sandy should be here. But it's too late. I was too late. She's gone. All of the old souls have assimilated.
I hope that doesn't mean what I think it means, because that would really suck.
Rosenberg, broke the spell that was binding me to the treehouse or something. I'm not really sure. You know what happened to the other ghosts? Does it have to do with the cult? Doesn't matter now. Nothing does. I just need to wait here until it takes me. It's the fate we all face eventually. It's not too late. Sal's gonna stop this thing, and I'm gonna help him do it. Their efforts will be wasted. All who die in this place need not seek redemption, for it is lost to us forever.
You suck. Wait. There should be something in here. Aside from Herman. Give me 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Where is it? I know there was something here. Maybe I'm remembering the wrong. Never mind. That's not in here. That's not here. It's in the next room over. Oh, he's dark. Oh, he's dark. Ugh. Eesh. Poopy. Just gonna stand by the door.
That explains why the room is all spooky red.
Here we are. Oh, that's a fun word. Evolve. Oh, fun! These ghosts, so full of life. Strong, healthy blood. Tender meat. Oh, how we crave their flesh. Yet they deny us. Soon we will be there. And they will have called, and we will have answered. The floor is moist. Is this me? There is nothing left. We have consumed. What? I am still confused. I think with that one, it was basically that the ghosts they're talking about are the people who are actually alive, not the actual ghosts. They're like on the opposite, so their ghosts is us. They want to eat us. I'm glad I'm out of that room. It was playing with my ears. Okay, so that's where you got that tape. The next tape is down below. So I guess we drop down. We are here. We need Larry here. Let's just get out of here. I keep moving my hands out of habit. Oh no. I ain't ready for this. Excuse me. David. Literally the only person who isn't taller than Sal is David. What'd you do to stunt your growth, Sal? You don't even drink coffee. We must look far beyond the anguish of life, deep into the true nature of all things. Therein lies our salvation. Sal's not even bothering to try to explain things to get some sense into him. You can't go past him. Oh, Larry, come see the evil that is what's become of them. Remember what I was saying about trap and rot? This by itself tells me that there's something about Sarah that isn't just a mannequin. Because she shouldn't be affected by this stuff since she's not real. If she's not, like, at all real, she shouldn't be affected by the black sludge. It shouldn't be there. But it is. David and Sarah. There's a story behind Sarah, I just don't know what it is. Ah, yes. CJ. And they're all here. Sally Face, it is good to see you. Hello, Sal. What is happening?
Greetings. I'm glad you could make it. Can't stay for too long. I'm sort of in the middle of something. It's good to see you all, though. Are you guys feeling alright? We are just dandy, bud. Everything is peachy.
You should stay, Sal. Yes, it would be best for you to stay here.
There is no use in fighting it, my friend. I really should be going now. Everything is fine. Don't worry, Sal. You will see.
I think it's safe to assume that the darkness is consuming them and is taking over them the way it was with Evelyn. Because I think that's what's going on here. That's my assumption. I'm just throwing out theories right now. Oh, man. Oh, that one plays with my ears. That's the same one that... Hang on. I need to hear it. I think I need to find the right... Because that's the one they liked before. I wonder if that'll... No. I feel like I have to keep messing with it until I get the right thing. This was the one that worked in, what's her name's place? Packerton's room. The numbers aren't all the same, are they? That's just static. They were listening to static before, huh? That's the only thing that comes out the same. There you go. I'm just gonna get out of this room because that music is playing with my ears and my headphones. Making me very uncomfortable. Alright. Goodbye, guys. Alright. Get my fingers in the right places this time. This one. I'm gonna cut it real close. Just you watch. I'm gonna get all the way to the end and then I'm gonna screw it up. Oh no. They're not okay.
Chug, how are you feeling, buddy?
Feeling?
Yeah, there's something going around. I think it'll be cleared up soon, though.
Soon?
Yeah. Just keep an eye on Soda, okay?
Soda?
Your daughter. Remember her? She's sitting right next to you.
Can't even talk to little Soda. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Don't make me now. Don't make me now. Okay, see, this one's the one that really confused me. I'm like, they're not all sludgy. They're just disappearing. Oh, this is interesting, though. That was a pony. A creepy pony toy I found with soda stuff, though I don't think it belongs to her. This will be important. I'm curious, though. I'm like, why are they changing the way they are? Rather than being consumed by the darkness, they're just disappearing. I wonder if that means that they're not human either? That maybe they are something else as well? Because Chug's one of the only people who could ever see the ghosts. You know? Like, he could actually see them without Sal being around and showing them the ghosts. He saw them before Sal even got here. And so does his daughter. So I wonder if there's something about them. Because, you know what, we never actually see his parents either. So I wonder if there's something interesting about them too. There's no door here. Wait, I heard it. I heard something just now. That was weird. Maybe I'm just hearing things. Oh, you guys. Oh, I can't get in there anyway. Make sure. Can't miss any more tapes. Already missed so many. Okay, now we go. Todd's parents' place. Oh boy. You guys look the worst.
Before the light there was darkness and nothing more.
Oh gosh, Janice. Don't be like that, Janice. Don't do this to me, Janice. It hurts. It hurts. Anyway. Let's see. We're on the right floor anyway. Another blocked door. Nothing for Larry in here though. Let's see what Sal can find in here. Ew. Why'd I do? Oh wait, I wonder. Is someone floating in the toilet? I guess I should. 201 key. Oh, I guess I wasn't going to get into 201 on my own, I guess. I just considered something. Can you see through Larry? Yeah, you can. Because as I was walking by these guys, I noticed there was a color change behind him, so he is transparent. You can't go any further, actually. Oh, it's Packerton's place, and you needed the key to get inside. This is the first time I'm actually going inside her. She had a thingy, too! She had a trash chute, too. Her kitchen is messy. Oh, wait, this is Packerton's room. Duh, that's what it said. I was thinking Miss Gibson. I was thinking about Miss Gibson. That's the next floor down. This is Mrs. Packerton's place. Leave. Can't go to the other bedroom is right here, I guess. I guess only Sal's getting in it. I wonder if I'll be able to get a second chance to get in. Oh my gosh, I hope so. Am I gonna get another chance to try again? Oh, I really hope so. Make sure there's nothing else in here though. Still a big old log. It's already open. No! They stole the tape already! Darn. Anyway, okay, so... Okay. I'm not ready for this, guys. I'm not. I probably should have stopped while when we first found Larry, but I'm not going to. Alright, let's see. It looks like rain. My notes are so scrambled and messy. Don't you hate it when you have notes and even you can't read your own notes? Okay, so I'm guessing I need to get Larry to do something around here. Wait, was there something with the TV? They don't have a TV. You know what? There's a TV in that room, isn't there? I wonder if I have to turn it on. Oh, wrong room. Oh, there's no TV in here. Where's the force that's getting in the way? The interference. Where's the interference? Their kitchen's all dirty too. Got the key. I went into Mrs. Packerton's. We didn't find whatever's in Mrs. Packerton's place. Let's go play with this for a bit. I didn't go in the bathroom with it, did I? Oh, I can get in here now. There it is. I guess Sal had to get in here first. There it is. Poof. Alright, ready? Go. No! See what I mean? See what I mean? It's wrong dang button. I had them in my fingers in the wrong place again. I did it again! Oh, this is gonna suck. Man, well, I'm not getting that achievement. Because there's two different ones. Because they're two different sections. There's Never Missing These, and I would have gotten Dark Melody. I wonder if anything would be anything for the future would be different if I didn't mess them up. I'll find out the next time and have the recording. I'm guessing this is Charlie's room? Or no? I can't be sure. I don't think this is Charlie's room. Wait, we're in 204. Yeah, this would be Charlie's room, huh? I didn't read the thing at the front on there. Yeah, Charlie's old place. That's right. Pentagram. You can guess what we do here. I don't think I have to do more than that. There you are. I'm so upset that I'm missing so much now. Now we have Rage.
Why do they torment us so, slipping from our grasp? These filthy pigs, they are swine at the feet of God. Animal corpses dragging their claws about and scurrying across the dirt, rearranging things, always rearranging. We will annihilate every molecule of their pitiful existence.
That's some legit rage, alright. Somebody is upset. Anyway. Yeah, honestly, let me look at her again. Because it's in black and white, you can't tell. But I'm pretty sure she's supposed to be the red-eyed demon right now. So even the screen is shaking. It's spooky. But I can't yell that loud, as loud as I think it would be, because I'm gonna scare my brothers. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that's it. That's all the tapes on this floor. We'd have to go down the next floor and do a little bit of running around. It's a little bit of work we gotta do for the final tape. So let me go ahead and get Larry down here too. Oh. I'm not ready for this, guys. I'm not. Can't even get into Rosenberg's room. It's locked. Hello? Mrs. Gibson? Ugh, there's a rancid smell coming from her room. I wonder if Larry can find out what that rancid smell is. Oh, he can't even get in. Dang it! Will you let me in now? No. You never get to get inside of Mrs. Gibson's room, huh? Because it's locked. I mean, I know she's not dead. Anyway, I guess it doesn't matter now that I messed up the last one. Almost screwed it up again. Ooh, I got that close. Jeezums. We're on the final floor, guys. Now, before I screw it up, let me go into 104, because I can't go into Terrence's room yet. Get the carrot. Oops, wrong button. Drop this here. Oh, with the door cracked open. Okay, I think Larry's supposed to pick something up over here too. No, I'm not going in. Wait, what? He can't get into 104. Oh, I wonder if Sally has to be in the room for him to get in. Because he can't go into 103 yet. That I know he can't do yet. What the heck? Oh. Wait. Where'd this come from? Where'd this come from? Oh. 'Cause I thought I was supposed to get it out of the room. Apparently, his dad gave it to him. Okay, whatever. Sure, cool, whatever. Because that was reminiscent of how he had killed the Mrs. Gibson's rabbit with the firecracker. This one doesn't even have a name. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Broke the TV. I guess maybe it's showing that he's about to break free. Maybe that's what that means? That he's about to break free? I don't know why I did that, I just wanted to. Alright, gang. This is where it gets real funky. I don't know who I want going in first. I guess so. I was trying to press the Q and I clicked something else, so never mind. I guess that answers that. A young boy stands at the threshold of oblivion, mesmerized by the eternal abyss. Tormented and bound by the world of mankind. Oh, Terrence. Prisoner of flesh and bone. Terrence? So many locks on that door. How long have you been like this? Well, I guess you can imagine why the tea was affecting turned everyone evil. You can't even change to Larry now. I wonder what Larry would have said if he tried to come in here. Oh man. Did the cult do this to you? The child does not choose his own fate. It has always been this way. I guess that's its way of saying that he was always like this, even before the cult. You will soon understand the true harmony of the Endless One. Are you the Endless One? Why are you infecting the souls in this building? Darkness moves through all things and obeys our will. We are everlasting. We are beyond death. I'm guessing this is the others that Evelyn was talking about who was watching her through the camera. Since it was Terrence who put it in, it would explain a lot. The true form of Terrence Addison. This is what he was on the inside. This is what he became. I genuinely am not sure what he is, though. Like, he's obviously not the red-eyed demon, but he's some kind of entity that just has been existing. Terrence, I know you're in there somewhere. You have to stop this. You speak the name of a child who is no more. Your struggle is meaningless. Then I will stop you myself. You will try, and you will fail, as it always is. Here we go. Let's see if I can at least get this achievement. Chances are no. Shoot, I'm already forgetting the buttons. Chill, chill, focus. Oh boy. So far, so good. Kind of. Okay, here goes. It's a pattern. Whoa, they tried to throw me. Haha, they were doing a pattern and they changed it. Hey, at least I'll get that achievement. Where is it? Where is it? There it is, Destroyer. I got that one. Way better than the other ones, and that one was faster paced. It was spooking me. I've been waiting for you, Sal. I knew you would be the one. I knew from the moment I saw you. Terrence? My apologies, good sir. I haven't quite been myself, and I've caused so much pain. Is it over now? Almost. I'm afraid there is one more task remaining, and it is a hideous one. Whatever it is, I will do it. Whatever it takes to end this for good. Ah. You must kill all those who have been tainted by the dark.
But that's everyone in the building. Those are my friends and family. We've cleared the darkness from their souls. They've already been saved.
I'm afraid it's too late for them, Sal. Their souls are destroyed beyond repair. If left unchecked, the souls will seep through these cracks and many more lives will be extinguished. My heart weighs heavy in sorrow for you. I know you will lose everything, just as I had many years ago.
This is what I was talking about before. Terrence had to do the same thing to his own family when it was spreading before, but he did it too late and was infected himself. So he ended up spreading it to the people of the apartments. That's why Rosenberg was regretted ever selling the land to them, because they ended up spreading the darkness anyway. His parents was probably part of the cult, and so when the Red Eyes demon was released before, they were infected by the darkness as well. There's a lot going on here, so it's really hard to keep a grasp on it, but yeah, Terrence had to do this very thing that Sal now has to do, and he's telling Sal he has to do it. Because now they're all doomed anyway. They're all gone. I don't think I can do this. Please don't make me do this, Terrence.
It is your choice to make. I know it's an extraordinary burden to bear, but I also know that you will do the right thing.
Oh gosh. It's a knife, guys. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Hi, Jim. Addison is right, Sal. This must be done. I'm so sorry. I wish there was another way. You know, part of me thinks that that's why Larry took his own life instead of sticking around. Maybe and somehow he knew what was happening. I don't know. So I don't want to think that Larry just gave up on life because he could feel the darkness infecting him and just wanted to end it. I don't know. But gosh, this is gonna suck. Guys, prepare yourselves. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna really hurt. Miss Gibson. Murder Mrs. Gibson.
I don't feel well. Would you help me get into my apartment, Sal? Please?
The darkness is literally going to use everybody and try to make this as heartfeltly painful as possible. And see, he gets a little more bloody each time. Murder Todd's parents.
Sally Face, have you seen our little Todd around? We need to talk to him.
It's a little more blood every time. Murder friends. Hey dude, glad you decided to come back. Now we can really get this party started.
Hey, Sal, yin's feeling alright? I think there's something going round.
Didn't kill Sarah. Prepare yourself, guys. You know what they say about they shouldn't show dead children in a video game? Well, if you're that one of those people, close your eyes.
Sally Face, can I ride on your shoulders now?
Okay, you can open them back now. Though you probably don't want to. What's up, my man? You're looking a little worse for wear. Everything okay? Yeah, he certainly reached retirement early, huh? Oh no.
Hey, kiddo,
There's some leftover lasagna in the fridge if you're hungry.
You know, I may not say this enough, but I'm proud of you, Sal. You've come a long way, and I know it hasn't all been easy. I look at you now, and I'm excited about the man you are becoming. I think you've got a bright future ahead of you, I really do.
Yeah, literally everyone talking, it's just the darkness trying to convince him not to do this, because they know that he's gonna wipe them all out. Wipe it all out.
I love you, buddy.
At least he said it. A part of me feels like Sal must really, in a sad way, hate Larry for making him have to go through this alone. Something is wrong. I blacked out in the treehouse and woke up in the temple. They had me tied down. There was something else there. I think it was the demon. They cut me and took some of my blood. There was a loud sound and I passed out again. When I came to, they were gone and I was untied. I don't feel right, Sal. I think I'm dying.
You wish.
It was around 3 a.m. when I got the next phone call from Todd. He was crying so hard that I could barely make out what he was saying. I knew Todd and Sal were in trouble and they were at the apartments. It sounded serious, so I called the police and rode over there right away. I got there just as the police showed up. On my way from the front door, I saw Todd running into the woods. I called out for him, but he just kept running. I approached the building and Sal was standing in the doorway, covered in blood, just staring out. He was mumbling the same thing over and over. I had no choice. I had to do it. There wasn't any other way. I tried to talk to him, but he was unresponsive. The cops pulled me away before I could get any closer to him. Sal isn't an evil man. He's not a bad person. He just needs help. I'm afraid that doesn't carry much weight in court anymore, sweetheart.
Dr. Anna, you've handled Mr. Fisher's psychiatric assessment during his time in prison, including several months of therapy session. Is that correct? Yes, that is correct. And what have you concluded from your time with the defendant?
Yeah, see, you guys probably forgot by now, but this dude should be very much dead. He fell out of the treehouse, remember? So, the question becomes, who the heck is this guy? It is my professional opinion that Sal Fisher is perfectly sane and was 100% lucid while he proceeded to murder the occupants of Addison Apartments. The elaborate story he concocted is simply that, a story. A tale to make him out to be the hero rather than the villain. He was so convincing that I even began to believe his story. I went out to the apartments to visit the treehouse as Sal requested. There was nothing there at all. In fact, the further I poked into his story, the more inconsistencies were there. These inconsistencies, along with all of the contradictory evidence, proved to me that Sal is not delusional, but simply lying to protect himself. In your opinion, is Sal Fisher a threat to the public? Absolutely, without a doubt. Yeah, you can see how this is going. Oh, good. Goody, goody, goody. Members of the jury, have you reached a verdict? She has pink hair. I know, that's a weird thing to point out right now, but I don't know, I feel like I've seen someone else with weird pink hair like that before. I can't remember where, though. Someone I was trying to remember for later, but I can't remember. Yes, Your Honor, we have reached a verdict. In the case of Sal Fisher versus the County of Knoxville, what say you? The members of this jury find the defendant guilty of first-degree mass murder.
I agree with the jury on the verdict of guilt, and because of the severity of the crime committed, I hereby sentence Sal Fisher to receive capital punishment.
No, you can't do that. He's sick. He needs our help.
Order! Order in the court!
3 years later, Ashley had tried in almost every way she could think of to prevent Sal's execution and failed with each attempt. Now she sits in her living room as the news revealed today is the day Sal will be executed. A deep sadness washes over her. It's then that an idea comes to Ash that could change everything, though she'd have to act fast.
Why'd it take you 3 years to suddenly have an idea like that, girlie?
Yeah, I read that fast because I didn't know if it would go away or not, but I guess not. I had to click the button. Here we are. Larry, are you here? Please, dude, if you're here, then show yourself. We need to help Sal. He's in trouble. I brought some of your old music. If this doesn't work, then this is the last time I'm coming up here. Larry?
Look at her face. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Ash. You guys were telling the truth this whole time.
Well, yeah, duh.
I knew it! Well, I had my doubts, obviously, but I really, really wanted to believe it.
Just don't fall out of the treehouse, okay?
Huh?
Never mind. How are you gonna help Sal?
Oh, I have a plan. Just hold still for a sec.
Ow, that's bright.
Booyah. Yes, I got it!
It's all red out here.
You have to hold for her to keep moving forward. I'm afraid you're late, honey. They're strapping him right now. Wait! He's telling the truth! I have proof! Please! You have to wait! Just let me show you what I found!
That looks like an Aaron Burr chin.
Hey! Hey, wait!
Hey, I just noticed something interesting. Also, as you can see, this is the first time she actually cries.
No. No!
Time of death is 6:33 p.m.
Sal. Oh gosh, no.
To be continued. Ah, man. Achievement unlocked. Suffer. Oh, man. Oh. You're giving me the goosebumps, man. And the music is so sad. Oh, man. Okay. Well, here we are. Oh, I'm tired. But we made it. All of episode 4. Probably shouldn't have tried to record the whole thing at once, but here we are. Now things should make a little more sense. But man, does it hurt every time. That was heartbreaking. It doesn't feel as heartbreaking when you're just watching someone do it, but when you're like going through the game
witnessing it and playing it yourself, it just leaves such a sad feeling in your heart. That was sad. This was a very sad episode, but it does explain a lot. As I said, I'll go back and find that last tape for you guys because I'm really annoyed that I managed to miss that one. But I'll have to add that at the end. What I mentioned, I noticed something there right before he was executed. I don't know if maybe that was just a mistake or if it was intentional, but I've always loved Sal's piercings in his ears, the 2 piercings on either ear. The Sal I just saw didn't have piercings. There were no piercings in his ears, and I don't know if that was intentional or not, if it has to do with the story, or if it's just like, you know, who gets executed with earrings in. I don't know. But it just kind of surprised me is all. Because I just happened to notice that just now when I was looking. I was trying to get a good look at his face, and that's when I noticed that. But, man. Phew. That's quite a roller coaster, isn't it? Larry's dead. Ash watched Sal die. Everybody else is dead. Terrence is revealed. That was the secret I was saying would be revealed about floor 1, the first door, with the peering eyes. Yeah, that's why. The regret he had was that he had to do what Sal just had to do. Unfortunately, either he was infected or one of the people who was infected he didn't kill. But I'm assuming it was him who was infected, and he thought, you know, I may have killed everyone, but at least I'm still here, I can still make the best of things. He didn't consider the fact that he'd have to take his self out. And that was his mistake. He stuck around to keep his father's business going and, you know, make up for the fact that he had to kill them, rather than dying with them. Which I can understand, I guess, but yeah, didn't go well. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm staring at the picture on the side here, and there's the red eyes at the top from when Todd, like, stared into our souls. And then right beneath the E of Sally face is Larry's face, and underneath Sally's S is Ash's face. I don't know if you noticed. I just happen to notice because I'm staring at it while I'm talking to you guys. But, boy, I cannot wait for episode 5. It's driving me insane. I promise, I'm going, first thing, the day that this game comes out, first thing I'm going to do, as soon as this game is out, I'm going to play it and record it whole way through, and then post it as soon as possible. I mean, the editing it will be easy, I just have to block out the language, but that shouldn't take more than, like, a couple hours at most, just because I'd have to go through the whole thing and make sure I get them all. But I should have that up right away. I'm so excited for it. I'm so excited. I'm also excited for other things, like the new Sonic the Hedgehog movie. I just saw the trailer yesterday, and good gosh, am I excited for that. But, back on the topic of Sally Face. I guess this is where we leave him. At least until, like, a couple seconds from now, where you guys are going to get to see me find that last tape and finish that achievement, as well as... Here, let's see. What achievements am I missing? Because I got all these. Oh, that's... Why don't they have the one for finishing episode 2? Oh. Wait, is that because I started the game over? That's weird. How come I don't have the one for finishing episode 2? I should have it. I'll have to fix that later. For now, I guess this is where I'll leave you guys. Do keep an eye on my channel, though. I plan to have other videos up. Sally Face was just my obsession for the moment. I wanted to get it all finished before the next episode comes out. That way I have plenty of time to be prepared for it. But I also want to do some other games as well. For one, I really want to find a really cool Minecraft mod pack and kind of dabble in that, because I have a computer that can do that now, and I swore that if I ever got a good computer, I would play with some mod packs. So I'm going to go and see what cool mod packs are out there, especially now that we have 1.14 out. I'm sure there's going to be some really cool mod packs for that. That'll be really fun. So I'll be looking for that, so you can keep an eye on that. I also have some other games I want to play with that would be really fun to do. If you guys have some ideas, let me know, because I'm really just going into this. I have a Steam account, and that's where I get my games, so if you like know some really cool games on Steam that would be fun to play and watch me try to do or react to, let me know. Cause I'm just like, I want to find games with really good story like this one. It can be macabre, it can be spooky. It can't be horror games like Five Nights at Freddy's, because I'm probably never gonna play that. That's gonna scare the crap out of me the whole time. It's not. I'm not Markiplier, guys. I don't have that capability of being scared over and over again. You can't do that to me. I'm easily spooked in things like that. Especially, I mean, you saw me with this one. There were moments where I did get spooked for real. Like, what was it? That creature at the beginning of chapter 3 where we were running from him? That was freaking me out. Then there's... Wait, what was the other? Oh, me panicking, pressing the buttons. Dang it, I'm gonna have to go do that again too. I have to go back in all the way through the chapter just so I can get the achievement for breaking all the what do you want to call them? The columns. the barrier stone, and breaking that. I'm really curious about that cult, though. Man, I cannot wait for the next chapter. I want to see more of the cult. I want to know more about what the heck Rosenberg was. I want to know why they chose Todd of all people. I mean, granted, I guess I can understand why they chose Todd to be possessed by the red-eyed demon, because they always choose someone who would have a personal agenda against the people they have to kill. With Luke, he was angry at his wife for cheating on him. So that was something that the red-eyed demon could grow from and possess him and use him with. Then we have Charlie. He wanted that stupid pony, and they used that to get into his head. With Todd, I guess it would be something as simple as seeing his best friend kill who he would assume would kill his other best friend, as well as killing his parents and everyone he ever knew, all the people he cared about. Seeing him become this murderer and just destroying everything. And every time, which is why I think Charlie's probably dead by now, but it looks like every time the red-eyed demon consumes somebody like that, they want death. Todd wants death now. He wants to die. Charlie, who knows what happened to him afterwards. He seemed fine right after, but again, he wasn't affected the same. He wasn't infected like the others were. Luke stepped into the flames. Ended up hanging himself afterwards. And then Todd, maybe because he never got a chance to recognize what he had done. Charlie never actually saw that he killed Mrs. Sanderson. He probably didn't even realize he had killed Mrs. Sanderson. I don't know. I mean, again, it's really weird how the cult works, because they keep replacing people with people who don't even look like them, or when they do look like them. Because Dr. Innan definitely looks, for the most part, like Dr. Innan. Granted, he looks a lot skinnier in that drawing of him, but that could just be the drawing against the... And, no, he didn't look the same. But I'm getting all excited again, and I need to stop, because I'm sure you guys are tired of watching me and listening to me go on and on and on. This video has gone on way long enough. Okay, so I guess this is where I say farewell. Thank you for watching. I hope you'll be back for episode 5. I certainly will be. But leave a like, let me know that you enjoyed this and that you're excited for the next one. Leave a comment telling me what is your top theory. What is something you are just waiting to see, either proven or disproven, in the next episode? What are you expecting to find? What do you think the gameplay is going to be like? What do you think the story is going to be? What will take place? Will we be a dead Sal, or will we play Ashley trying to find something, or Or, I don't know. Heck, maybe you'll play as Neil or Travis or something like that. We don't know. Is Sally alive or dead? Or has he been replaced just like everybody else and he's alive somewhere else? I don't know. But above all else, I bet you all will agree, I hope we get to see his face. I mean, in the trailer, his mask is in front of his grave. So if he is alive, probably isn't wearing his mask. So that would be a really fun way to start it off, is just start off with playing Sal in some cell or something and trying to escape. That would be super cool. I am really holding high hopes for you, Steve. You gotta impress us here. I was already not so impressed with the ending of Bendy and the Ink Machine. I know Bendy the Dark Revival is going to be coming out before too long, but still, I was very sad none of my theories were proven at all at the end of Bendy and the Ink Machine. So I really hope this one doesn't do the same thing, where it builds up to this specific ending and then completely throws it away. I'm sorry. I know I respect the Meatly. I know they had every intention to do it the way they started it. They had a story from beginning to end before we all started our own fandoms of it, before we started making our theories, and I understand that, as the original creator, you're going to have the true ending. You're going to have the true way the story goes. I know this. I write my own work, so I know that people can constantly come up with their own endings, but it's your story. You have to tell it your way. You have to give the true ending that you started out towards. If you've written anything or you've come up with your own anything, you know that only you will ever truly be able to release the true potential of that story. And I think because the Dark Revival looks very interesting, and that there's a good chance we may get, I don't know, maybe we'll finally understand why she, I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure it's a guy, that the way he ended it off was on purpose, that there's a reason for why it ended off the way it did, that there's more to it than we originally thought. But that's just my thoughts, and I really just am hoping that Sally Face will at least be along the lines of what we all are hoping it is, because it really throws people off when everybody starts assuming one thing and you get a completely different thing. I don't know. But then again, this series, this game, this has certainly been one of those things that comes up with a lot of very surprising twists and turns, with aliens involved, the cult. From the beginning, the cult was always a surprise, but there's a lot going on. There's a lot of very surprising changes, surprising twists and turns, and let's face it, I thought I knew everything about this game until I came and tried unlocking all the secrets and found out there was a whole heck of a lot of other stuff involved. But there I go again, I'm ranting again. Thank you guys so much for being here. Leave a comment, leave a like, please subscribe, press that little bell so that you make sure you know when I put up episode 5, because I will. I'm going to make sure I do. Lord willing, because that's life. It sucks and it likes to completely ruin your plans. Soon as you plan something, it goes and makes sure you can't do anything close to that. But we'll get there. Lord willing, we'll get there. So thank you guys so much. I've had so much fun going through this with you guys, and I hope you guys have fun too. And I'll see you next time. Hopefully, I'll see you sooner in any of my other videos that I put out. Hope to see you there. This is SonicRanger, signing out. Alright, hey guys, so just so you know, I actually already did this. I did the whole recording of coming and finding the answer and everything, which sucks because, I didn't have the right headphones on. I had the wrong mic. I was using a different microphone for my laptop instead of the one for my computer, so you can't hear anything I'm saying. So I'm so sad. I was so smart. You should have seen me. I was brilliant. I figured out the puzzle all by myself. That's why we're here by door 4 rather than in the actual, like, story. We're in the dream instead. So here's the magic. We didn't. Well, I mean, let's not point fingers. It's me. It was straight up my mistake. I didn't think in door 4 with her fate over here. I didn't think to go the other way. Every room before this had a special symbols that would answer the code for the lock. Here's the problem. I didn't think to go over here. See? It's right there. And I was so brilliant because I figured out the code, because this isn't actually the code. This is yet another bunch of symbols that leads to the code. So you notice they're all like digital style for the numbers. 3, 4, 2, 6, 9, 7, right? Well, I figured this is a Sally Face game. This is a puzzle. Obviously, it's not going to be that simple as, oh, there's the code right there. No. It has to be yet another puzzle. So, yeah. So I figured out, because I can be brilliant sometimes, that it's the lines in the numbers. Because it hit me kind of funny that they look that way. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. They usually write out the numbers rather than make it look like type, especially since it still looks drawn up. So it's intentional. These are yet again symbols. So 3, instead of being number 3, it's actually 4 because there's 4 lines. The 3 short ones on the side and the 1 down the middle, down the side there. You know what I mean. But it's for all of them. So it's instead of 3, it's 4. Instead of 4, it's 3 because the long line is just 1 line. The 2 is actually 5 because it's 5 lines. 6, 5 is again, 9 is 4 of them, and the 7 is just 2. So the code is actually 4, 3, 5, 5, 4, 2, rather than this one. I was so smart, you should have seen me. I'm so upset. I really wanted you guys to see me be all smart and stuff. But whatever. Just go get this stupid tape. Just go. So I'll be back, and we'll go in Packerton's room and go open this stupid safe. Be right back. Alright, we are back. Alrighty, here we are. Oh wait, hang on. Use the pocket knife, cut up the carpet. Alright, so the code we have is 4, 3, 5, 5, 4, 2. I don't even have to be like surprised about it. I was so geeked that I figured it out the first time. I'm still so upset I lost. It's fine. We're fine. There's the VHS inside. VHS tape inside. As you can see, I did not waste time going after anything else. I just wanted to find this.
There are others here, parallel to this place, like the man, though not significant like he seems to be. They are harder to see and appear less often, and something else, something ominous lurks beyond my vision. Even though my senses can't make it out, I can feel its presence. I can feel its gaze piercing through me. What's left of my humanity is crumbling away in this void. I fear what I am to become in such an endless isolation.
Okay, that's interesting. See the background and how it's like all dark and messed up and everything? Even when we were like playing as Larry when he was a ghost, that's what everything looked like. So further proof that this is the other side, like what Larry is on. That's very interesting. Then he shoved the whole freaking thing down his throat. The whole thing! Can you believe that? Chug is an animal, dude. I love that guy. Dude, are you even listening to me? Sorry, I zoned out for a second. No worries. That's still funny. Remember how he did that before? That would be for a tape after this one, so he actually already knew that he glitched out on him in the other one, because it would have come after this, since this is tape 2. Tape 3. This was tape 3. Right? No, this was... Yeah, others is tape 3.
Okay. Well, that was fun. I guess that's it for now. Farewell, my Sally face. I'm gonna miss you till December. I don't wanna wait. I need to quit being a big baby. But it's still so long away before I get to see my Sally face again. But we'll wait together, guys. We will come back together for episode 5, and we'll enjoy it, because it's going to be fun. I'm super excited for that. More than I can bear sometimes. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this and hanging out with me. This was fun. I truly did enjoy playing with Sally Face and you guys watching it and learning the secrets. Alright, I'll shut up now. See you guys around. This is SonicRanger, signing out.